McFarland Spartan Football is on the air. Good evening, Spartan Nation, and welcome to McFarland Spartan Football, the 2019 edition. It's Friday Night Lights, McFarland style. My name is Bill Cather, and I'm going to have the privilege and honor of volunteering this season to bring you McFarland athletics at their best. Two-time cancer survivor, just living the dream. Mr. John Wells, the golden voice of McFarland athletics, has again other duties this evening, which means I'm going to be your play-by-play announcer again for tonight's game. Assisting me tonight will again be teacher and cross-country coach Mr. Andrew Garvey, the son of legendary band director and coach for many years here at McFarland, Badger Bill Garvey. We'll do our best to keep this telecast as entertaining, which we will be, I'm sure, and informative as possible for your viewing pleasure. As Brent Musburger would say, you are looking live at the newly renovated synthetic turf of Lloyd Schneider Stadium and William Rice Field in McFarland, Wisconsin on this Friday evening, September the 6th, 2019. Again, we've got another gorgeous night for a ball game tonight. Game time temperature is 59 degrees. No humidity in the air, and the winds are out of the south-southwest at 5 miles an hour. So, tonight's opponent, the Trojans of Beloit Turner. The Trojans are coached by Mr. Derek Deal. Turner's a Division IV school with an enrollment of 460. They are presently 1-1 in the Rock Valley Conference. Your McFarland Spartans are coached by Mr. Paul Ackley. The Spartans are a Division III school with an enrollment of 738, and they are presently 0-2. Cather's keys to tonight's ball game for McFarland. First, win the time of possession. Number 2, either no or very few turnovers. 3, use their speed against the size of Beloit Turner. And number 4, they need to shut down air driving the passing game. For Beloit Turner, no or few turnovers. Their last game, they had 7 turnovers, so I'm sure that's been a point of emphasis this last week for Coach Deal. Number 2, control McFarland's speed. And 3, use their size. I mean, we've got 6'7", 275, 6'7", 330, 6'6", 205, 6'5", 210, and those are some of your starters right there. And they've got other size besides that. So, the question to be answered tonight, will McFarland get their first victory of the 2019 season? Or will Turner enjoy the 45-minute I-39 bus trip home with a 2-1 record? 48 minutes of hard-nosed, competitive Rock Valley football holds the answer. So it's time to grab your favorite snacks and beverages, get comfy in that favorite chair or sofa, and sit back and enjoy what should be a very entertaining Friday Night Lights in the Rock Valley on a beautiful evening. As Bob Euchre would say, however, you know what? There's still time to come out to the game if you can get here. So now, let me welcome in my sidekick for tonight's game, an alum who I had the pleasure of watching grow up, coaching, and experiencing a very successful high school athletic career as a cross-country runner, basketball player, and trackster, but more importantly, becoming the happy, caring, successful young man and father that he is today, Mr. Andrew Garvey.
Oh, thank you, Billy. Thank you.
Don't get all choked up now.
I just had lots of words right now. No, like you said before, with Turner's size, I mean, looking just at there and talking with other coaches on McFarland's coaching staff, they go 6'6", 6'5", 6'3", 6'7", 6'4", 6'7". These are just some big bodies that McFarland has to deal with today. But, I mean, they're starting off 0-2 right now, a little different territory than what they were used to last year.
Right.
But I mean, I think they're getting some guys, you know, some guys who are injured, getting healthy again as well too. And I think they're working out the kinks in the offense as well too. Defensively, they've been holding tough. You know, their opponents haven't been, you know, scoring too many points, and they haven't given up too many of the big plays. Well, let's just see if they can, you know, keep strong on the defensive end, and then offensively just get it going, because last year they were one of the top scoring offenses in the country. In the conference. Yeah, in the country. No, in their conference. And right now, you know, they're towards that bottom half, but let's see if they get some momentum today.
Absolutely. So, as we're going to do here right now, and I mean, you to do at home also, urge you to stand, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and pay tribute to the United States of America and the McFarland Band. God, it was interesting as I looked across the field, national anthem, and watching the Beloit Turner squad lining up. Oh my goodness!
Yes.
There were 4 or 5 bodies that were way above the rest of them. This is going to be a very interesting, I think, contrast here tonight between size as well as they throw the ball all over the field.
Yes.
And again, you're going to see. We're going to probably, this is going to be Air Draving, but he also is their leading rusher, also their quarterback. 32 carries for 168 yards at 6'5", 210. Give him a little head of steam. He can be tough to bring down. He's also 24 out of 45, 346 yards, 6 TDs, and a couple of interceptions on the year. So we could be in store for a long ball game if they start putting the ball in the air all the time here, Andrew. So I hope you're comfy and you got a lot of snacks and that at home, and we'll make this as entertaining and as informative as we can here tonight.
Another beautiful night.
Yep.
Another beautiful night here. Well, I mean, we got experts up here, basketball, runner, just
A-team.
As we've been known. We're working with the A-team. We try to make sure we keep it up.
The A-master, John Wells, is at a wedding down in Florida tonight. So, John, we don't want to cheat you. We want to give a shout-out to you. And, boy, I'm saying, hey, come on back, Johnny. Hope you're enjoying that Florida Dorian hurricane weather down there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for all those people down there. So, getting ready. Matthew Amaraim going to be kicking it off here. Does all the kicking duties. And again, this is a pretty young Spartan squad here that we are dealing with. Amaran, 5'10", 175 pounds, sophomore. Number 20 on the return.
That's Frey Gavin on the return. Kind of wide receiver, kick returner, defensive back. Only a sophomore for Turner on there. Now, like you said, Billy.
And you want to know what you did, Andrew?
What?
They have the switch, last name, first name. It's Gavin Frey.
Oh, there we go. I'm used to reading.
I know it. Same here. And I thought only because I'd done some research, I thought, wait a second,
Gavin
that name
Frey.
switched.
Maybe I should learn how to read the program correctly, huh?
I said this will be entertaining as well as informative. Okay, back in the gun. Or no, under center is Kenny Draving. See what he's got in store here on first down. And off the right tackle for about 3 yards.
That was number 24, Colton Crawl on that.
Yep. He's going to be, besides Draving, he will be your second leading rusher. 12 carries, 59 yards. Yep, 5'8", 175 pound sophomore. Yep, you are looking there at number 70.
Dylan Hope or Hoppy?
Dylan Hoppy, 6'7", 330. Yep. Stand across from him on the line. Strong in motion, coming left. And I think we're going to have a procedure. I think we've got a procedure on Dayton UAS, 6 foot, 205 pound sophomore, left guard.
I think he just got a little antsy with Strong going in motion there.
Yep. Devontel Strong, yeah, he's a small body. He's only 6'6", 205, a junior. Tell you what, they're pretty young also, Andrew. I don't see one senior that was mentioned a lot in their statistics in that. So we've got 2 fairly young squads facing each other here tonight. McFarland only with 2 offensive returning starters and 4 on the defensive side. Okay, so we are at 2nd and 12. Under center, Kenny Draving. Pitch back. There goes Crawl around the right side. And out at about the 22-yard line.
That's a good pursuit up there. It looked like Suter on the tackle coming up from that safety spot, along with Nick Hall containing on the outside right there.
What they said they're going to do, a lot of blitzes and stunts here tonight, and Coach was telling me we're going to be as aggressive as we can with the secondary and try and cause. Again, if they cause 7 turnovers like Bigfoot did against Turner last week, that would be helpful. So, aggressive secondary tonight. You're going to see a lot of gang tackling as they pursue.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Draving
that.
back to pass, and wow.
And you called it there, Billy. Looked like number 12, Tyler Neild, came in.
Yep.
And was able to get that sack. So it's like you were calling the defense on that. So.
Can I stop patting myself on the back now?
Well, I wasn't even patting yourself on the back, but I'll give you one for that call. Okay,
all right. Thank you, Andrew.
But that was great. Just great pursuit. And it looked like they just crashed that left side and, just
collapsed it.
Just gave Draving just a little too much to handle.
Yep. And, gee, guess who's punting? Kenny Draving. Mm-hmm. We see that so much in high school sports, especially in football, where you get one player. Ooh, almost.
Fake.
Whoa, they're faking it. Oh my goodness. To Davon Trell Strong. Oh. And what a play from their own 26-yard line. Wow. Andrew, that is what we would call a gutsy call.
Yeah, and it was, I think part of it was set up too. You just see that high snap, and you thought Draving was going to come down and, kick it. But when you have your quarterback as your punter, you should be ready as a defensive,
absolutely
to see those. But, McFarland, they'll just adjust for next time. But this is great momentum for Turner,
every team
as they're inside McFarland's territory.
Right. A little under 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hand off to number 24 on the carry, Colton Krall.
Got nowhere on that one.
Nope, about a 1 yard gain. 3 carries for 11 yards so far for Colton Krall.
And you see that defensive, McFarland's in that front three right there. Number 51, the pit bull or the bulldog right there.
Yep.
Gunderson, and he just gets so low. How often do you see, a 5'7", 155-pound nose tackle, And he's a wrestler in the wintertime as well, so he just gets that low and use that momentum.
You got it. Ideal position for him actually right there. Just to wreak havoc in the middle. Draving again. Hand off to the fullback. And fullback be number 36. That's Aiden Deal. Coach's kid, I assume. He had carried only one time for 19 yards, according to Wisp Sports, coming into this game. 5'11", 190 pounds, sophomore.
He just looks like, someone who's willing to put in those big blocks as well, too.
Pretty solid kid.
Pretty solid kid. Another third down, so.
Yep. 3rd and 6. And we finally see Draving back in the shotgun. I thought that we'd see him back there all game, but watch for him to take.
Match.
Yep. Down at the bottom of your screen, Strong at 6'6". Draving, I sure might be looking left. Yes, he is. And we called it, didn't we, Andrew? You pointed out, and I just called it. And that's the Strong. Boy, that's a tough defense.
Well, and it's, Aiden Irwin's been a solid defensive back for McFarland as well, too. He holds his own. But I remember the first game he did, wasn't he going against East Troy's 6'8"? Oh, 6'8", yeah, the tight end at times. And he would go wide as well, too.
Yep.
And so, I mean, you just look at Aiden's just.
How much fun, though, to be a kid, be given that responsibility. I'd love that.
Yeah, so, but you just hope
nice challenge.
He gets a little more help with that as well, too.
Yep. Ball on the 28-yard line of McFarland. Opening drive here for the Turner Trojans. Draving airing it out. And there is going to be a flag on that one. And that's going to be pass interference on Aiden Irwin.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that matchup right there, and it looked like right at the tail end he might have just grabbed
a little
Strong.
Jersey or something. Looked like maybe Strong threw a little move on him and was on his way by, and Aiden say, well, at least I'm not going to give up 6 on this.
Mm-hmm. And I saw the McFarland bench as well too kind of question it a little bit because it might have looked a little uncatchable, but we can't tell from up here. So let's hope that the Spartan defense, keep looking, and you see they might keep going as strong here on this.
6:45 left to go in the first quarter. Boy, this is a long drive. Nice drive. Oh. And a pretty errant throw that time. He's looking for Mickey Burrows out in the flat, a 5'9", 165-pound junior. 2 catches for 21 yards so far for Mickey Burrows, and that was, you can see the coach giving me a little instruction. He might have turned the wrong way that time, but I still think that was an errant throw. Looked
Yeah.
to be pretty high.
Well, you also saw, too, if that pass is completed, Burrows had quite a bit of
He had
green
running
space
room. Yep.
ahead of him. So
Yep.
good, good break for McFarland on that. Let's see if they bring pressure on this second down.
2nd and 10 from the McFarland 19-yard line. Okay, driving under center, Strong in motion right. Pitch back to Crawl. Strong trying to pitch, but look at that pursuit.
That was Jeremiah Price Johnson who held the edge right over there and came up with the tackle. So what a great job by Jeremiah. Just to you hear that term, getting to the edge, and he made Crawl kind of cut back in, and he had nowhere to go then.
Nowhere to go. I tell you, like I said in talking with the coaching staff earlier, they said they're going to be very aggressive with the defensive backs and that, and you can see, boy, they're gang tackling, and they're not sitting back waiting for the play to come to them. They are attacking.
No.
So here we go. 3rd and 12, Andrew, from the Spartan 20-yard line, driving back in the gun. Looking to throw. Oh, quick pitch. Oh, almost dropped and then recovered.
Wow.
And that was number 13.
That was
Preston Vines, 5'11", 165-pound junior. I was told they will look to throw the ball to him quite a bit. 6 catches for 62 yards.
Well, that was just
and 1 touchdown so
you
far
just
this
saw
year.
it.
Boy,
I
look
mean,
at that.
It was one step, and you just see how much space the defensive backs from McFarland were just playing off on that. And, and Draving made a
Michael
great.
Suter almost got that ball knocked out of there, Andrew.
He was just a step short on it.
All right, so here we go. Turner from 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Oh. In the backfield, number 11. Oh.
That's Mickey.
No gain.
That looked like a
Mickey
little wildcat formation.
That's exactly what it was, Andrew. Wildcat formation for nothing. Again, I'll tell you, with as aggressive as McFarland's been here so far, I don't know. I might just keep it open up with Draving back there and let him kind of take a peek. But that's why we're up here in the booth and we're not down on the sideline.
But this is where, ideally, you're looking for Strong to do a little, just a little.
Or run behind. Look at the size on that right side. There's there is Sennett and Hoppy on the right side of that line.
6'7".
Oh, my goodness. I'll bet this run's going that direction.
Another wildcat.
Yep. Oh, and there they go. Oh, but he didn't follow him.
Oh, my God.
Instead, he ran to the left of him. Burrows. Wow.
I mean,
he ran over center that time.
We saw it set up right here. If he follows that right side, it's almost like it's a shoo-in. But for some reason, Burrows just thought, hey, I'll just go right up the gut. But great.
And he had 2 blocking backs also in the backfield in front of him. They all went right, and he cut off the left edge of it.
Great job. Gunderson up front. You also have Connor Frazier.
Well, Burrows is going to say, now we got 3 backs.
Oh, look at that. And Bryce Thompson.
On the right side. This has got to go right.
See what they do. Oh, inside handoff. Oh, I think he's short.
Let's get our replay on this.
That
I think he is going to be short.
Yes. Great tackle by Cam Shaft on that. They set it up, Billy. They did. Inside handoff, but look at that.
Nice tackle by Shaft.
Yep. They didn't get it.
And we are at 4th and 1.
That was Connor Gidley on the carry. And you have to be going for it right now with that size.
Quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak with Draving the size that he is.
Yep, and he got it.
What am I doing, Andrew? Patting myself on the back. Actually, that was pretty easy call right there, I would say. You know, you got a guy Draving size, Andrew, 6'5", 210. Let him go on his snap count, and you can see he just put his head down, and nice push that time, especially by number 52, Dayton, U.S.
I mean,
6 foot, 205-pound sophomore.
You saw Frazier was able to wrap him up, but it was just too little too late at that time. So the amount of 3rd downs that Turner converted on that series, and 4th downs too, was pretty amazing.
69, Ismail Lopez on the extra point. It is good.
Just a little chip shot there.
Yep, we have Blight Turner. 7. McFarland, nothing. Boy, was that a long drive down the field. That was a 9-minute controlled drive, Andrew.
But like we said before, they converted so many third downs. They also they had that fake punt on 4th down.
Boy, how big was that?
And then converted this 4th down. I think they converted like 3 or 4 third down conversions. So
I agree.
The defense from McFarland, I mean, they can't be down on themselves for that first series. They were holding tough. It just finishing that final phase of the drive right there.
Right. Absolutely. And actually, I was talking about how long this game was going to go tonight. This first quarter is going to go pretty quick right here. If that was, because a lot of that was done on the ground actually with controlled passing. So, time for the Spartans. Just put on your O caps here. Focus on what you've been practicing all week, and come right back and tie this ball game up. Reversing the field
outside there.
And
there is no 14.
We must have a uniform.
The uniform switch. So we'll try to find that out. We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, we need to find out from maybe somebody can run next door and find out for us. I'm sure it's somebody just that had a uniform switch or something on that. Okay, here come your Spartans. 1st and 10. Their own 22-yard line. Back in the gun tonight, JPJ. Going to throw the ball long. And Nick Cole in. I am going to tell you right now.
Look at that.
I will tell you right now that I knew that was going to be the play. I had spoken with the coach a couple nights ago, and I promised I would not say a word, but I knew that was going to happen.
Look at that
fake jet sweep right
Nick
down,
Hall.
And Nick Hall, who's been quarterbacking in the first 2 games,
is at his position now.
Is at his natural position, and wow, that took. See, Andrew, that took 11 seconds. So, what a great play call by the coach, offensive coordinator, Pete Willicott. Great call, Coach Willicott. Great throw from JPJ,
and
Jeremiah Price Johnson, and a great reception by Nick Hall, and kind of a reward for him for quarterback in the first 2 ball games. And now back at his position, and boom, open it up with a 78-yard.
That's how you respond to Turner's touchdown right there. I think that's a little momentum for the Spartans, and what a play call. And number 14, we just found out, Brandon Dyer was the man who returned the kickoff for the Spartans, and also was the receiver who was in that jet sweep motion, who kind of set up that play fake to have Hall wide open in the middle, and then he took it the rest of the way. What a throw by Jeremiah too, coming back, and putting it right on the money. And he just had nothing but green space. And hey, maybe the defense would be telling the offense, hey, we need a little bit longer of a break next time. Maybe make it 2-play drive.
Maybe could you.
So the defense has to regroup and get right back out there now.
You got that right. Okay, I'm just trying to get caught up here on my statistics.
No worries.
BJ. Nick Hall. Okay, so now at 2:49 left to go in the first half, we have a 7-7 ball game, and that's a lot of excitement so far. We have a very controlled length of the field drive, and then a 1-strike boom. Number 2, be careful. Careful.
He has a little green
space.
He's got
Strong out in front of him.
Oh, he cut back. Oh, his own teammate tackled him.
That was number 2, Travion Bivens. 5'11", 175-pound senior.
Oh my goodness. I think if his own teammate doesn't run into the back of him right there, I think Bivens is gone. So special teams, you just see right here, he's even switches it to the left side. Kane just pursuing him right there. But here's the cutback, and you see his teammate just tripped him up right at the end there.
Just a little bit. Yep.
But you also got to give credit, we had a couple Spartans back there as well, too, to force that cutback.
I agree, Andrew.
So special teams.
Never give up.
Yep. So that was good pursuit by the special teams, of McFarland to finish that play. Now let's see what the defense can do right now.
Draving from the McFarland 34-yard line, sitting back in the gun again with Colton Krall. 4 carries for 8 yards so far for Krall. Draving, looking right, and pass caught by number 11, Mickey Burrows for. What did we get out of that, Andrew? About a 3-yard gain?
Yeah, 2 to 3 yards on that. You just saw that was a little post route on that, and I don't think Draving's put everything on that. You saw it was a little underthrown, and Burrows had to go down and catch it. So.
Oh, he's got a big arm. I saw him in practice tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you're 6'5", you got a pretty big wingspan there with that.
Good left tackle over here. Again, Hoppy and Sennett, boy, they make. Getting the outside crawl. Ooh, and a nice tack. Cam Schaff again going low.
You can always
holding Krall to another little 3-yard gain.
And that's one thing Cam does so well. He's in that safety position. He's basically, center field for the Spartans, but he does such a great job pursuing those running plays, and along with Michael Suter as well too. They both have been making great tackles, and you got to give credit to the front three and the linebacking crew to pick up those blocks to make sure that Cam is open, to make that tackle.
Absolutely. We're at 3rd and 6. We've got $1:10 left in your first quarter. 7-7 ball game here tonight. Fun game to watch so far tonight, Andrew.
Oh,
on a beautiful night.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes the
pressure.
blitz. Draving.
Let's get him. Oh, my
and
goodness.
he is so strong and so big. Just could not bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Eric Anderson had him wrapped up, but like you said, Draving being, at 6'5", and I don't remember.
That was to Grant Revels.
Oh, yeah.
6'2", 170-pound sophomore. So far, 7 catches for 121 yards and 1 touchdown so far this year. He's actually their leading receiver, yardage-wise.
Another 3rd down there, Billy.
Yep, you're right. Good call, Andrew. Those have been really big, and I'm sure that'll be discussed at halftime, if not earlier, by the Spartan defensive coordinator. Here's Draving on his first run, and boy, now that was a nice tackle. I met Draving right in the hole, and
well, you saw the linebacking crew. You have Jonah Pribanow, Tyler Neal.
That was Tyler Neal to put the hit on Draving that time.
We've called his name a couple times as well, too.
Yep.
We've also had, Xavier Schreiber as well, too, on the edge. They're getting great pursuit. And you can't forget Jonathan Kane bringing the hammer at times as well, too.
Oh, the Citizen?
The Citizen,
Jonathan
that's right.
Citizen Kane.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about it right now, too. Let me give some credit here or maybe I'll wait until we get a McFarland timeout. Let me right now extend a big thank you to our staff here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the Queen and the Golden Girl, Stephanie Miller. We've got Andrew, the Bearded Wonder Mastermind Day. We've got Smilin' Ryan Denzer. And we've got Benny Beck's BB tonight. So that's our staff that'll be providing great graphics tonight, great replays, and everything else. So this is wonderful. Also, I'll tell you what, tribute to your dad. I always do this, okay? We got to do a little Cather karaoke. Get this out of the way, the school song, okay? Here we go. Fight for our Spartans, valiant. Fight for our colors, brilliant. Fight, fight, McFarland High. Don't let them buy you. Rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans, valiant. Hail to our colors, brilliant. Though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. Love you, Garv. We know you're looking down here tonight, and hey, you are a part of building everything that we see here. So prayers are with you, and thank you. It's always a pleasure to pay a little tribute to you in these games, right, Andrew?
You got that
Pay tribute
right.
to your dad. That's something special I love doing every game.
It
So.
does say repeat on here, Billy, but
I think once
you
enough.
capture it in one verse. We don't even need the repeat.
I think Cather karaoke, one verse is enough of this. All right, even the queen, the golden girl, Stephanie Miller, is nodding her head yes. By the way, shout out to her parents watching up in Wausau if you're on tonight. Draving. Oh, my goodness, and wide open. That time was
Preston Vines right
Preston
there.
Vines, and I was told they would find him. They would throw the ball to him a lot, and that was pretty easy, Andrew.
It looked like a little miscommunication on that
I
left
think so
side
also.
for McFarland, or their right side, our left side. So not sure if the safety was supposed to be over or if the cornerback, was supposed to stay with them the whole time. But you said Dravings has an arm. We saw him zip that right past the defenders on that one.
Yes, he did. And good.
So starting off the second quarter, not what
4 seconds into the second quarter, and that's all it took for Beloit Turner to jump back up on top.
Not what that defense scripted up right now, but let's see.
No. But I think, again, Andrew, it's kind of like, both these secondaries are being very aggressive in that. And I'll tell you, start running some play action and stuff like that, and, you fake that handoff or something, they take a step, they just take their eye off that receiver for a second, receiver blows by, and boom, that's opening up some opportunities for the ends.
Exactly.
So 11:56 to go. Let me quick get this announcement too. McFarland Cable TV 982 is a function of the Village of McFarland producing high school sports. As a result of a community survey and fan interest indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans in attendance desire this type of program, I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, phone call, how much you enjoy these high quality productions. The positive efforts of our youth deserves to be recognized in all forms. So once again, thanks for your support. And again, remember, cable channel 982 as well as YouTube McFarland Cable to view these games at any time.
One hopper
All right,
for
Cam Shaft. Nice cutback. And he's going to be brought down, Cam Shaft, at about the 23-yard line of the Spartans.
Number 2, that was Trayvon Bivens, who had that long return to set up.
Travion Bivens,
Yeah,
you're
Travion
right.
Bivens right there. So good pursuit by them. Okay, let's see another one hitter right here.
Yeah, let's
Billy.
see. I don't know if I can get him again on this jet sweep and play action off of that.
Ooh, open back
Trips
here.
Trips left.
Uh-oh.
And dubs right.
Looks like.
Boy, that's about as spread as you're going to get, I believe.
Oh, did they have too many on the field?
I don't know, Andrew. No, I'm counting 11 out there.
Well, I saw, I think Connor Frazier
Oh,
came
did he come off?
Yeah. So I don't know if they called timeout before.
Actually, we've got an announcement here. Apologies to the viewers at home. The Wi-Fi connection was downed, so send good vibes that it doesn't happen again. We apologize for the inconvenience. Are we back on now? We don't know. Okay. We're going to have to find out and see, and if not, at least you will see. If we don't see this live tonight, you're going to get a recording of this, correct? So this game will
It will
go
be
on.
aired regardless.
Oh, yes!
2 points!
2 in a row! Holy cow!
I think I called that one there.
And that was a 76-yard completion.
To Xavier Schreiber.
My goodness.
Uh-oh, Billy, there's laundry on the field.
Where was it?
There's on R45, so I don't know why this is coming back. Looks like they're discussing it right now. Touchdown.
He's calling a touchdown.
Flag must have fell out of his pocket.
So now this took a little bit longer. Nick Hall was 11 seconds. Sorry, Xavier Schreiber, yours was 19 seconds for you to complete. Actually, 1 yard shorter. Yours was 77-yard pass. Well, JPJ, pretty good start here tonight, huh? And the kick, is no good.
Oh.
And again, in high school football, you can't return a block kick. Could be a big missed extra point, Andrew.
Yes, that might be crucial going down. As we get later in the game.
Yep, you don't like to have those happen at any time during the ball game. So that was 2. Just trying to keep track of all your statistics here. So, all right, wow. Well, we're at 14 all. I hope I got enough space here to keep track of all the scores in tonight's ball game.
Well, you got a backside to the sheet,
yeah,
right?
I do. Yep. Actually, in last week's ball game, Bloyd Turner said they're 1-1. They lost last week's game 41-24. Look at that video that we're getting. On a sideline now, we even have cameras so they can play this stuff back and take a look at things and review it right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Technology and things have really improved, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Anyways, last week they were ahead 14-0 at the end of the first quarter, and boom, 7 turnovers, and a lot of points later lost the game to Bigfoot, 41-24. Yep. So,
and we have our reporter out there reporting halftime scores, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you some halftime scores again here tonight. So, yep, that'll be another feature that we got coming. We got trivia again tonight. We got another question for you, Andrew, and our staff and the viewers at home in that. Again, there's no pari-mutuel betting, but you can bet like chores or, washing dishes, folding clothes, mowing the lawn. Last week, the Spartans converted a successful onside kick in that formation. However, offside called it back, and that was crucial 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yep. Crucial because they had just taken a 7-zip lead on Edgerton. Would have got the ball back, but it came back on the offside penalty.
A little squib.
Yeah, they're not kicking that ball to Travion Bivens anymore.
No.
And knee was down that time.
Number
5, Daniel Burrows, a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore.
Much rather start at Turner's 31 than the Spartans, 31.
Yeah, whatever.
Right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, defense.
Yep. 11:35 to go until halftime. 14 all. Very entertaining ball game here. Spartans have had the ball for 2 plays. A 78 and a 77-yard touchdown pass. The same exact play.
They keep calling that play until they stop
well,
it, right?
Why not? That's right. All right, Draving back in the shotgun, standing at his own 25-yard line. 1st and 10 from the McFarland 31-yard line. And Crawl, boy, was stopped with nothing.
You just see Xavier coming off of that big touchdown, playing defensive end, coming up with a big tackle. Get this defense on the right track right now.
Absolutely. Andrew, that's Colton Crawl's 6th carry for only 11 yards. He's their second leading runner. So I'll tell you, Draving's been, I said, putting the ball in the air. Look at this, number 79.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Sennett.
Oh, yeah.
6'7", 275.
The ends, you have Hoppy and Sennett, 6'7", 6'7".
Yep. He's 55 pounds lighter than Hoppy. Oh, Draving on the fake. And there goes Draving, big body. And looks like he picked up about 7 yards on the play. His 4th carry for 9 yards.
There is a flag on the play, though.
Oh, there is.
It's coming back.
And it's holding.
And you saw on that play, you had another tackle for him, Colton Berger, only 6'3", 230. He was pulling on that side to get Dravings, that opening. But I'm not sure who got the holding call for Turner on that.
All right, so we are at 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13 from the McFarland 24-yard line. Draving back in the shotgun, crawled off to his right. Trips to the left. Draving, the pump fake. Oh, and they come back with the same play, and here we go.
Uh-oh, let's see.
Are they going to catch him?
Aiden got him.
Aiden caught up with Mickey Burrows.
But like you said, Billy, there's so many big plays that have been happening. And I think what set that up right here, and we get a great replay, that pump fake, that little stop and go, and you just saw Mickey Burrows just got behind, but then you see Aiden Irwin on the left side come here and make a great tackle. Finishing, not giving up on the play.
Yep, gotta love that. Well, you know, it's too bad that we haven't seen. I'm just waiting for a big play to happen in this game tonight. You know, it's been kind of a boring game, right? People just kind of running the ball and not much happening here.
Yeah, I heard there wasn't going to be a lot of big plays.
Yeah, no, kind of disappointing. Oh, and that kind of hurts. First down from the 3-yard line. They'll be first and goal from the 8-yard line. My goodness. That was a 76-yard pass completion. I almost think they did the same thing back to us. It's almost like a play fake.
Well, I think they caught, all the linebackers.
Secondary.
Yep, and that's what you've been saying. You know, McFarland has been more aggressive. I think, you know, the linebackers bid on that pump fake, and then Mickey was just able to get behind the defense on
Draving's so strong, he was able to stand in there. And
I don't know who hit him either, but he was getting hit, you know, on that throw.
Draving under center. And off to Crawl off the right side. And good defense.
Stopped right there.
I got about a 2-yard gain on that.
Looked like one of the last people getting up was number 10, Jonah Pribanow on that.
I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with the McFarland line here with the size differential. But again, you get smaller guys but quicker guys.
Yeah.
They can create havoc for these, you know, for the size differential that they're facing.
Just able to get, you know, maybe a little bit lower and like you've been saying, Bill,
and
use that speed.
You got the Bulldog in the middle.
Oh, yeah. It's all set up with the Bulldog.
Yep. 2nd and 6. Crawl off the right side again. And stood up. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies in there on that tackle. And boy, do I like that sportsmanship there. Number 51. Zach Gunderson helping Crawl up off the ground. You know, you can be competitive, play hard in that, but hey, there's nothing wrong with showing sportsmanship, and I love that. Kudos to you, Zach Gunderson. I like to see that.
See in the left corner there. What is that?
Arlen Halverson.
Yep, but another 3rd down.
Yep, here we go.
Another 3rd down.
3rd down and goal from the 6. 14 all tie. We're just under the 8-minute mark left until halftime. Bill Cather, play-by-play alongside me. Andrew Garvey driving back to throw. And pressure on, and he is going down for a 4-yard loss. And I can tell you, you want to know who made this whole thing? Who ran the play down?
That was number 22. That was Aiden Irwin
Aiden Irwin. I'll tell you what, everybody on that team better be applauding him. I'll tell you what, he didn't give up.
Nope.
And this is the reason that we're seeing, well, they'll get 3 or maybe nothing out of this thanks to Aiden Irwin.
And on that sack, you had number 25, Connor Frazier, and the citizen, Jonathan Kane.
Yep. Lopez on the field goal.
Got it.
And Lopez good.
That was a
with the 21-yard field goal.
That was a nice handle by Dravings on there, the jack of all trades for Turner. We saw the snap was just a tad high, but he was able to get that down and then give Lopez, you know, enough opportunity to get that kick in.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to quick throw something else in here. We also have a big fundraiser coming up called Brody's Roar. Maybe you've seen some of these signs around town, blue and white signs and that. Brody's a 4-year-old boy, second youngest in the United States to be diagnosed with CLN2 Batten disease, and the only child in the entire state of Wisconsin. So they're doing a fundraising event for him Sunday, October 6th from 11 to 6 at the Madison Curling Club. They've got the Kona Ice Truck's going to be there. They've got the Chocolate Shop Ice Cream Truck's going to be there. They've got food plates, auctions, raffle items, games. They've got a bouncy house for the toddlers. I mean, just come on out if you can. Any and all donations, and that'll be much appreciated. And that, again, is
great cause.
Brody's Roar on October 6th, Curling Club from 11 to 6. So get out there and support. What a wonderful cause to help a young 4-year-old kid, with all his expenses and everything else that's going on in Brody and his family's life right now. So we're more than happy to promote events like that. Actually, it's Brad Minter's grandson. And Brad is a legend in this community, the legendary former athletic director for so many, many years who did so many positive things.
Teacher as well.
Coach, teacher. I mean, for the community of McFarland, I mean, he is truly a legend. So hats off to you, Brad, and we'll do whatever we can here to help promote Brody's special fundraising event and that. So we're more than happy to do that. All right. A 4-point differential, so it's actually,
Looked like McFarland had to call a timeout there because they just seemed to be a guy short right there. So just a little trouble with getting personnel out there. But let's see if Coach Pankow can get the special teams, going on the right foot with that.
Right, and right now you don't want to make a mistake.
Nope,
exactly.
So that's a good timeout as well to take.
Yep, in the first half. Second half, that's when they start to become a little more costly, Andrew. We're at 7:01 left to go here until halftime, 17-13. Beautiful evening, September the 6th, 2019. Again, Bill Cather, Andrew Garvey sitting off to my side. Stephanie, the queen and the golden girl Miller off to my left. Andrew, the mastermind, the bearded wonder off to my right. They're manning the cameras. Benny Becks and smiling Ryan Denzer on the board. Graphics and replays. Thanks again. Do a great job here.
Hall on the return.
Boy, big return by Nick Hall. Wonderful return out to the McFarland 42-yard line. And, hey, a good timeout, Andrew.
That was a very good timeout. Well, you just see Hall doesn't need a lot of space to work with. And he had that crease, and the special teams unit did a great job to set it up. And good starting field position for McFarland. Like you said, Billy, a good timeout, good time to kind of regroup, catch their breath, just shake it out a little bit. And now, okay, can we make it 3 for 3 here?
Oh, my goodness.
3 for 3. 3 for 3.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Oh.
I thought that was going to be 3 for 3.
It should have been.
Oh,
or it could have been.
Goodness. Look at this.
It just kind of a little.
What a great play action.
Oh, just got turned around the wrong direction.
He even had
actually 2 guys.
He had 2 guys open.
3 guys maybe. Wow.
Let's see if that happens again here. I can see him running that same play again.
Oh.
That was number 45 on the tackle right there.
Yep. The JPJ there that time. Self-carry for 1 yard. So we're coming up to a big 3rd and 9 here. 6:30 to go.
Yeah. Number 45 is Jack Scarlow.
Size? 6'4" something.
215.
6'4", 215. He's a little on the smallish side for Blake Turner, I guess. Wow.
Right. Now let's see if the Spartans air attack. It just seems like Turner's just confused on the outside right now.
Yep. Definitely. Oh, and there was the fake jet sweep, and too bad JPJ got brought down.
And some of the people pursuing on that on the edge for Turner was number 3, Gavin Hansen, only a merely 6'4", 180.
Yep.
So a little unique difference seeing the Spartans offense come to the sideline right now.
Well, a little unfortunate because I'll tell you, a little better pass and Spartans were back on top there.
Yep, exactly.
The first play. Got to like the play calling there from, again, offensive coordinator, Mr. Pete Willickett. Again, I'm going to give a shout out to the Arndts watching up in Slinger, Wisconsin. Hats off to you guys, and thank you for tuning in. The Arndts from Slinger. All right, so and we've also given our shout out to John Wells down in Florida, Brad Minner watching at home, as well as anybody else. How about the people maybe watching down in Turner tonight? We hope our Wi-Fi is back up, and if not, we'll get some information to you when it does get set up. You can always go to YouTube McFarland Cable and watch this game at any time later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year. Draving under center, McFarland 30-yard line. Hand off to Kroll. Ooh, almost stripped of the ball there, but fights. Gets 6 yards on that carry. Heading off the right side.
And Kroll he does a very, very good job, just protecting that ball. You called it too, Billy. It looked like it was going to get stripped, but he just breaks those tackles and fights for, that was a tough 5 and 6 yard run right there.
I agree totally. That was not easy. 4:45 left to go in your first half. 2nd and 4 from the McFarland 36-yard line. Draving under center. And off to Kroll over the left guard that time, and not much to go, about 1 yard gain. That was his 10th carry, Andrew, for only 20 yards.
He's
tough
more
running. You'd think that behind that line and the size he's running behind that he'd a little more opening. I guess it just shows you how well, and I'm going to say this, how well schooled the McFarland defensive line and defenders have been here.
Yes.
Excellent coaching and excellent fundamentals to go against this size differential tonight. So
they're doing
kudos to the McFarland coaching staff here tonight. Draving under center. We got 3rd and 3. Move handoff. And
fumble!
And a fumble! Stripped.
Who stripped that right there? That was Jonah.
Yep. Travion Bivens on the fumble. And Jonah Pribanow coming away with it.
That's what the defense needed. They needed a stop to get some momentum going back for
We'd have to watch on replay to see if it's Pribanow that stripped it or was it Aiden Irwin who stripped it. I don't know.
I think Aiden was out wide. I think it was Pribanow with the strip and the scoop on that.
We have to be able to see that on replay. So
a very good job with the defense. And look, another 3rd down that they had to battle in. Another third down that they had to battle in. He was
in for first down, but fighting for that 3rd down. Hudson and Hall split left. Oh, nice call. JPJ going to take it for about a 5-yard carry.
I think what set up that carry, too, you had Connor Frazier go motion to the left side right there. And the defense had to respect that because Connor is one of the main featured backs for the Spartan offense.
I agree. Third and 5. Nice swing pass out there. And Connor Frazier just must have taken his eye off the ball a little bit, but boy, he had room to run out there, Andrew.
He was just looking at that green space, that he had. So
hey, what I got to say, what I like about him, you know what? Not hanging his head.
Nope.
Slapping his head, clapping his hand, saying, hey, get it to me.
Yeah.
Next time, that's going to be at least a first down and much more. Yeah.
Got to have short-term memory. Focus on the next play. Focus on the next play.
Play in the present. So we've got a 3rd and 4 for the Spartans. Fake handoff. JPJ. And, forward momentum. Just picking his space there, and a nice smart run by JPJ.
And you see
6-yard carry.
And Jeremiah was following number 76, Sean O'Connor, one of the tackles for McFarland, you know, and it was just, you know, he was being patient with that run. You just saw him, you know, being patient, not forcing the issue. I think that's what really helped, having that vision.
Absolutely. I'm going to mention the players in the line after this next play, Andrew. I got to get them in. They're doing all the work up front. Here goes Jeremiah again up the middle.
Oh, look at him go.
Whoa. Nice run. About a 13-yard scamper.
Gosh, I thought he was down for only like a 2 or 3 yard run, but you see right here.
I agree.
They get tackled. Number big 79. You know, that was Ryan Sennett who had him down. But Jeremiah's strength just able to get and elude those tacklers right there.
All right, 2:35 to go in your first half here. Spartans driving on the Trojan 13-yard line. Hand off this time to Connor Frazier, and he is going nowhere. Let me just quick throw in the offensive line because, again, boy, these guys do a lot of tough work up front. Nothing would happen without them. We have Kyle, not West, but East, a 6'2", 195-pound junior. Gunther Gunner Switzer, a 5'10", 225-pound sophomore. Bryce, the anchor Thompson, the center in the middle, 5'10", 245-pound senior. Jonathan Citizen Kane, 5'9", 220-pound senior. And Sean, the Lucky Charm O'Connor, 6'2", 220-pound junior. That would be your offensive line. Hope you guys appreciated that little candid humor in that.
The East, not West, or the West, not East, really got me.
JPJ, all right, pull the ball down, and he is brought down with about a 3-yard scamper there.
Sorry, I misspoke. East, not West. That's it. Yeah, Kyle East.
All right, Andrew, we're at third and 8. We're at a $1:15 left to go till halftime. Big play here for the Spartans.
Got to punch it in, or you at least get the first down here.
Yep.
Have options here.
Got Hall and Hudson left. We've got Summon and Neild right.
And then Xavier at the tight end position. Rolling to his left.
He's going to run it.
Going.
Nice cutback. Oh, reversing the field.
Whoa.
No
way.
Got down to the 6-yard line, and we're going to have about a 4th and 2, Andrew.
Which time's left? 35. Are they going to take a timeout here and talk about it and go for it, or not really
about
sure?
As exciting a 3-yard run as you'll see.
He covered a little more than just 3 yards there. Going right, you know, then
nice
left,
job that time.
Going right, coming back left. And
number 3, Gavin Hansen, did not allow 6'4", 180. Junior did not allow him to go back
10,
to the right.
9, 8. I think Coach Ackley's looking at it and take a timeout. He
let it run down to 3 seconds.
They going for the field goal here, Bill, you think? Or are they going to try one more time for the end zone?
I don't know, Andrew. I'm trying to see how many timeouts.
That was our last timeout.
That was the last
timeout of the half. I think they might be. I think with letting it run down like that, I think they're gonna go for the field goal here.
I think so also.
Being 4th down, you know, if it was 3rd down, I could see them trying for the end zone one quick time, stopping the clock. But 4th down, I think they're just gonna go try to get the 3 points and just hopefully try to be down only.
But then again, you've got the very creative Coach Pete Willicott. He might just spread them way out. You may find. Let's see.
Looks like they're setting up for the field goal.
Matthew Amarine again.
And the holder is number 12, Tyler Neild.
Will we see any trickery on this play, Andrew?
I don't. Oh, timeout. The old ice in the kicker.
Either that or else Turner may be saying, you know, we threw a little trick play at them. Let's not get tricked back on this. Because I'll tell you, Tyler Neild, first 2 years of ball here at McFarland was a quarterback. So he's got the potential to pull the ball up and throw it. So
Yes.
hey, I'll tell you, this is going to give me an opportunity at halftime, please. Tonight is senior night. Senior parents of football players, band members, and dance squad. So let me run down the Dance Palms names here, who you will see perform at halftime tonight. You will see them. Caitlin Ackley, Lillian Bernhardt, Maria Cabalista da Silva, McKinley Dennis, Liliana Gallegos, Mackenzie Guillen, Sammy Heckel, Macy King, McKenna Malecki, Brooklyn Patchen, Jewel Shershak, Sydney Storr, and Christy Zhang. So you girls doing a nice job. I mean, it's wonderful, the hours and the time that they put in. It's wonderful. And their coaches are Shannon Burrs and Katie Paulus. All right, field goal attempt here to make it a 1-point game.
Got it.
And
no. I
pulled
thought
it left. And that's kind of a Debbie Downer,
I know.
Andrew, huh? Thought we were going to be looking at least with getting within what a field goal would put them back on top, but that's unfortunate. Couldn't take advantage of the turnover and converted into points at the start of the second half. So I think both teams have a lot to go in and discuss at halftime here, Andrew. And we're going to step out and give ourselves a break. Again, stay tuned. You can watch the Palms, their halftime routine, and also maybe if you look closely enough, you might see some parents that you might recognize of either senior band members, senior Palm squad members, or senior football players, as they will be honored here at halftime. So again, this is Bill Cather, sidekick Andrew Garvey. We're going to step out here of the booth, give you a little break. Again, our halftime score, Beloit Turner 17, McFarland Spartans 13. Be back shortly. Test. Okay. This is Bill Cather.
Test.
Back for the second half of action here with Andrew Garvey off to my right again. Something we did on our telecast a couple weeks ago. We like to make some calls around the area and find out the other Rock Valley Conference scores. Just, so those of you that are turned into this channel can keep track of kind of the status of other games and that. So I've got scores in from 3 ball games here tonight that might be of interest. 3-0, 10-7, and 21-14. So we'll try if we can get an update on those at the end of the third quarter. I will definitely do that.
All nail biters too.
Yeah, they are. They're all close games. So we'll let you know if there's any change in the scores of those games. As long as we have people calling in from those other games, we'll keep you posted and let you know on this. So, hey, I think maybe right now I'm going to do something which I did last week called the Big K Reflection. Okay, this week, it's the Big K's thoughts. Last week, I reflected on the importance of positively supporting all athletes. Tonight, I wish to emphasize the importance of the words scholar athlete. It is of utmost importance that students put forth their best effort in the classroom first. That is what will provide them with the essential tools to achieve what they so desire in their future. Athletics also provide many essential tools to advancing students positively, but athletics are a privilege given to those who first perform in the classroom. Appropriate behavior and a good work ethic during the day means that students have earned the right to represent their school in other venues. The smallest percentage of kids ever go on to make a living in professional sports. So remember the proper order and importance of these two words: scholar first, athlete second. And that is tonight's Big K Reflection.
Yeah.
Comments, Andrew?
Well, like how you did your introduction too, I'm kind of at a loss. But no, I totally agree with you on that. These, like you say, scholar or student athletes, how we always keep, calling them classroom is first, and that's what's important. But it's so, this is part, and you've mentioned it as well too, and I still remember, all the high school memories, play with my friends growing up as well too, the different sporting events. But they're making these memories, but the classroom is, where they take care of their business first, and this is kind of the icing on the cake.
The reward.
Yeah, the reward.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Again, Andrew, maybe you'd like to quick run down some of the other sports and coaches and that we got going on right now so people can get out and support them. I know you know those better than I do.
Well, in girls tennis, we had Todd Lacey, coaching again on the girls side. Their season, I've been hearing nothing but good things for them.
Yep.
On the girls golf side, lots of numbers out this year, which is awesome. Coach Chris Dirk doing a great job with that. Girls volleyball, we have Trish Fortune at the helm. I think this is close to her 19th year coaching, 19th or 20th year around that. So doing a phenomenal job with them. I know they took 5th at their tournament in Whitewater. Jess Garvey coaching swimming. They lost a tough one against Edgewood this week, but I know they.
But then came back.
Yes.
And won the relays.
Yes, so they've been doing great job with that.
Soccer boys.
Boys. That's Brett Gorzalak doing coming back from taking second at state.
Yep.
Getting those boys ready to go. And then Scott Fisher and myself, co-head coaches for cross country, and we have our first meet at tomorrow morning at Verona. So the Verona invite,
I love that.
One of the great meets to start off our season. Lots of big schools will be there, so great competition to get our kids their first one under their belts.
Yep. All right. So thanks for that rundown, Andrew. And again, get out and support these kids too.
Yes.
We don't have them on TV all the time, but you want to know what? Give them some love.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Hall.
Oh, there he goes.
Cut back.
There he goes.
Got through the opening and up to the 42-yard line and pulled down by number 11, Mickey Burrows. Made kind of a jersey tackle there, but nice returns. Great starting position. Second half for the McFarland Spartans. Again, the scoring in the first quarter, 3-minute mark. Driving a 1-yard run of the first quarter. Lopez in the kick, 7-0 East Troy. 2:49, 11 seconds later, 78-yard pass from Jeremiah Price Johnson to Nick Hall. Extra point good by Amarine, and it was 7-7. Second quarter, 11:56, 11-yard pass, Draving Divines. Lopez kick, 14-7, Blythe Turner. And I'll continue in a minute here. Rolling right, JPJ going to launch a long ball down the middle. And tipped by number 2. That'd be Travion Bivens. To finish the scoring then at the 11:37 mark, actually only 19 seconds later on a first down play, a 77-yard pass from Jeremiah Price Johnson to Xavier Schreiber. However, the kick was blocked, so Beloit Turner still possessed a 1-point lead, 14-13. And then at the 4-minute mark, a 21-yard field goal was good by Lopez, giving Beloit Turner the 17-13 lead they now have.
That was a good grab there by Jacob Semen. And I want to apologize. I called him Brian Semen earlier. When we were
Brian the cheerleader, the commander.
I know. So,
right?
But I apologize. You know, pointed that out, my sister, because she's watching online right now. So got to throw that plug in. So thank you, Jess, for correcting me. So I apologize. But
Jess,
Jacob,
you've been correcting him your entire life, haven't
there,
you, Jess?
Billy, easy there. But what a great grab by Jacob Semen on that.
Oh,
just relax there, Billy.
Yep, we will.
Caught it.
Nice catch by Tyler Neal.
Oh, that was.
Oh, are they going to say it hit the ground?
Ooh.
Oh, let's replay it if we get a shot.
Yeah. Now that's tough from our angle. And that was.
Because it was kind of down in the corner here.
Yep. And it was a late call, too. You saw Neal come up with it, but nothing. So
here we go. Here it is, and and of course the score's right now. Kind of hard to see. Kind of blocked it from us. So the official looking head on had
they're
that.
going for it. Can he get it?
Cut back. Oh, this is going to be close. That was a 4th and 2, and I think they're going to come up a little short, Andrew.
It all depends where it's placed.
Yep. That's coming up short, and it's going to be Beloit Turner ball.
Oh, they're not even measuring it.
Nope. You can kind of see from here.
Not even measuring it.
Yep, we kind of got caught up there in the backfield a little bit. JPJ could only manage 1 yard out of that and to come up a yard short. So a turnover to Beloit Turner with a 4-point advantage here. That's too bad because the Spartans, that would have been nice to go down and get some points on the board in their initial drive of the second half.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see if there have been any changes made here in the defensive end for both teams. They kind of, some big plays in that. So here we go. Draving under center at his own 48-yard line. Oh, not a very clean hand.
And that's the fullback for him right there, too. That's Aiden Deal.
Yep, Aiden Deal. His second carry of the game for 8 yards. He came in, like I said, according to Wish Sports, he had only carried once for 19 yards coming in here. 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Again, young. There aren't a lot of seniors on this field still here tonight, Andrew. A lot of young players on both squads here tonight. So a lot of names we'll be calling again, although they won't be here next year, but they'll be back next year playing against each other. Draving. Drop back, straight back, throwing downfield, and no chance on that. Covered by Schaff and Hall.
Yeah.
Looking for Devontrell Strong, 6'6" end.
Well, I think though they did a little more double coverage on that, which is good because you look at Strong was one of the go-to guys for Dravings, that especially that first quarter.
Right.
I mean, he's had such a height difference.
Right.
On that side.
Haven't really looked back to him much, I think.
No, they did the first quarter, but I'm not really sure what the ref just pointed at right there, but they're moving the chains. So we apologize for that.
There must have been, I mean, my guess might be like a pass interference.
Yeah, that's
maybe Hall or Schaff, a little hold on the
Strong right there.
On the defensive secondary. So first down, Beloit Turner from the McFarland Spartan 40-yard line. Just inside 2 minutes here played in the third quarter. 17-13. Beloit Turner Trojans on top. Handoff to Kral.
Oh, good
and
tackle.
Again.
That was Pribanow on the wrap-up right there.
Again, watching, I didn't see last week's game, but I'll tell you, the defense, which seems to be a little bit undersized here in these games that I've witnessed, the 2 games against Edgerton and here again against Beloit Turner, excellent coaching job to get these kids to play against that size differential at this age and that. So, again, my hat's off to the defensive end here. They're hanging really tough. Draving under center, 2nd and 10. To crawl again going off the right side, and a very short, tough. We'll give him 3 yards on that. That was his 12th carry for 23 yards. That's not a lot of yardage, Andrew.
No,
and I'll tell you what, they've been tough yards too.
Yes.
When he goes into that hole, there's not a lot of room in there. He's just covering up the ball with 2 hands.
And that front 3 for McFarland right now, you've had different combinations, but the man in the middle right there, number 51, Gunderson, and then you have Connor Frazier. There's Xavier Schreiber. You've also had Bryce Thompson in there as well too. Those guys have been doing a phenomenal job. Look at the
back
pressure.
To throw. And he threw it to the wrong side.
Yeah.
Intended for Grant Revels, 6 foot 2 inch, 170-pound sophomore. Turned the wrong way, ball thrown to the wrong side. I might just get another name in here. I believe maybe that last run might have been by number 28, Connor Gidley.
Yes.
5 foot 9 inch, 135-pound freshman. So I want to definitely get his name in there since he carried the ball in that, and he deserves
I
have
believe
his name
Gidley
mentioned
was
on
also the one, when they were down close to the
you're
end
right.
zone too, and they did the reverse way instead of going right. They did a little pitch inside as well too.
4th and 8.
Oh,
From the McFarland 38-yard
line.
line.
Pressure.
Screen pass.
Got
And
him.
excellent coverage by the Spartans that dropped off, picked it up, and I can tell you Preston Vines pass completed for only about 3 yards on that. So,
and that's big confidence for the Spartans defense right there. That's after a little short series going to 4 and out on the first series for the offense, the defense stepping up big. Now it's kind of, restart, in tennis, love, restart the game right there, and let's see what we can do.
Boy, we got love, we got tennis. You've been calling plays from center field. We got a little baseball in here tonight. Andrew's a jack of all
look
trades.
At Connor go.
Connor Davis, he's a load. Boom, down to the Trojan 39-yard line.
Connor Frazier with
26-yard
right there.
scamper by Connor Frazier.
Look at him go. And it looks like they're going hurry up on this.
Yep.
And so
Why
they're
not
trying to go quick and catch and turn her off guard. Ooh.
Oh, he almost fumbled that ball. And again, what great camera work we had on that.
Yeah.
This is just wonderful. I'll tell you, our crew here is just.
And you saw that,
number 1.
And I think trying to catch Turner off guard, they might have just rushed it just a tad.
Touched
but let's see
themselves,
if they take a breather. What they
JPJ
do.
rolling right, eyes on field, tucks the run.
Ooh, just
and
a
lot
hard
of contact.
runner.
Yep.
That was a tough 3 yards on that. Ooh, it looks like he's cramping up just a tad. And
his 8th carry for 39 yards, unofficially.
Yes.
These are William Cather unofficial stats, but doing my best here to play-by-play and also keep up with the stats in that, and let the expert commentary here go to the man to my right.
Thanks. Just looks like Jeremiah's trying to work out.
Yeah,
might
it
be
does.
cramping there a little bit, or just on that run.
So here we go. 7:15 left to go in your third quarter. 3rd and 6 for the Spartans on the 36-yard line. Hand off to Connor Frazier, and
momentum go.
Going to be a little short side. I think we're going to bring up about a 4th and 2 might be my guess.
Now let's see if they'll take a timeout and maybe talk about it. Fourth.
They're calling 4th and 4 on
maybe
the scoreboard.
Maybe a long 3.
Yeah, I would say a long 3. Well, they're down to about the 29.5-yard line. So,
from our vantage point right here, are they going to take the timeout, or they're letting the clock roll out here?
Yep.
Let's see if they go for it.
Will they use a TO? No.
Okay, rolling the dice.
Yep. JPJ rolling right, and had Nick all wide open. Just the pursuit, I think, got in his face, and he's hurting.
Yeah.
I think you want to know what? I just wonder if that was a cramp or if there was something else in that right leg or ankle of his. Looks like a cramp, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's unfortunate because, that play call, that roll into the right, just how much of that, that leg was affecting that, and you just saw the short ball.
Got to go with cramps because, again, I saw Coach Ackley. I can read lips, and he said, get water.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's unfortunate. Again, another Spartan drive stalled out. Kind of one of the differences almost in this ballgame is third down conversion so far, Andrew. I think that you pointed that out earlier. How many third down conversions has Beloit Turner converted as compared to McFarland?
Well, I just feel like it's every time we get up here, McFarland's defense gets it to the third down, but it's that final step to it then.
Yep.
That final step to it. So.
Hey, nice round of applause for JPJ coming off the field. And again, I want to say congratulations to all the parents of the seniors, senior Poms, senior band members, and senior football players. I'll tell you what, you put in a lot of time, effort, and money into having your kids be able to have this successful opportunity here to participate in high school sports, not only during in-season but out of season with all the training and that. So hats off to you, parents, and for all your efforts. And
Thank
I
you.
hope your kids give you a big hug, and I love you, and thanks for all that you've done for me. Fake, Draving, looking long. They're strong.
Oh, good coverage.
Man, there was a late flag thrown in. It almost looked like they didn't need to interfere with that.
I think Hall got called for that because he didn't turn around and find the ball.
I think you're probably right. If we could see that back on replay, if we get an opportunity, guys, we'll let you know maybe so we can just take a little closer look at it. Here comes the replay. Okay. Thanks again, guys. This is wonderful. So let's see. Oh, he got the left hand in there and just slapped away kind of that right arm a little bit.
But an illegal shift, though, and the penalty's offset.
Oh, they offset. Okay.
So we'll redo it again.
Yep. Just like in video games. Reset. Let's start over again if it doesn't work, right?
Because you have a lot of knowledge.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm a video gamer for sure. What is that? 1st and 10.
Well, you were referencing it, so I thought you might know.
That's about all I can do is reference it.
Good tackle there by Cam Schaff coming up from the safety position. Again, you hear a common theme with that. Schaff from the safety position, stop and crawl on that.
Yep. 13th carry for unofficially 26 yards. 2-yard average, and he came in with a 5-yard average.
He's every yard he's done.
Boy, he is.
He's earning it. The Spartan defense is doing a great job making him earn it.
Yep, into the hot tub or the ice tub when he gets back tonight or tomorrow. I'll tell you, a sore body. Draving. Strong in motion, and the misdirection coming back. And a nice 7-yard pickup that time. Was that Crawl?
No, that was Gidley. That was Connor Gidley.
All right, good.
But another flag. Holding on Turner. So they just keep pushing themselves back on this series right now.
So the fact that we thought this was going to be a long game because of all the passing and that, actually we're moving along pretty good. But now I guess the Laundry boys are going to maybe keep us here a little bit longer tonight. But
yeah, in this series they've ran 3 plays, 2 of them penalties.
Yep. Draving back in the shotgun now. Travion Bivens off to his left. See if they send Bivens off in the left flat here and throw him a little pass. That's going to be my guess here.
Or Burrows right there.
Oof, nobody seems to be tight on him.
Oh, they drop back.
Oh, right through the arms of Mickey Burrows.
And you saw we were calling it before.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, well, Burrows is going to be wide open. But it looked like McFarland was kind of scheming that a little bit, kind of baiting
him into it.
But you saw Dravings did make make a good
Oh,
throw.
yeah. Yep, that
It
could have
just
been an
went-
interception.
Yeah, it just went right through Burrow's hands. So
3rd and 18, Andrew. We are
Okay.
at 4:58 left to go in your third quarter. We're still holding at Turner Trojans 17, McFarland Spartans 13. Again, Bill Cather, play-by-play, Andrew Garvey, your expert analysis. And a shout-out to John Wells down in Florida. I hope we're doing okay, John, in your absence.
Yep.
All right, Draving, 3rd and 18, dropping back. Rolling right. He's going to launch it. Oh!
Is it? Oh.
Oh, wow.
The two guys covering on that, you had Aiden Irwin and Michael Suter on that. So, and you mentioned it before, Billy. Dravings has that arm. He has
boy,
that strength
for
to get
sure.
it there.
Yep. Yeah, that was a little over, I'm going to say that was pretty close to 50 yards in the air on that one.
I mean,
And boy, almost a catch, and then
He had the
almost an
time.
interception, because it lands off the helmet, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yep, off the top of the helmet. I thought Vines was going to catch it.
yeah.
It went off the helmet of Aiden Irwin,
Yep.
and then almost an interception by Suter.
Punted it this time. So.
Yep.
Oh, fumble. Do you get it?
No.
Oh.
But Nick Hall was on top of it, and then I think Beloit Turner got back on top of
I
it.
think it squirted out.
And I think it's going to be Turner Trojan ball.
Just couldn't hang on to it.
Yep. Oh, no.
Wait.
Yeah, he signaled the wrong way, the
Okay.
official. I believe that ball was recovered by number 7, Camden Combs, a 5'8", 145-pound sophomore. Yep. Oh, look at Nick Hall was on top, but he's kind of being pushed by Combs a little bit. That's
So
why he didn't come up with it clean.
Yeah.
And then ball squirted out, and Combs was right there to fall on top of it. Just a bad break. I think Combs interfered with Nick Hall's falling on the ball just enough to. Okay, well, got to weather the storm here, Spartans.
Yep.
First down and 10. We're at 4:28 left to go in the third quarter. Draving under center at the Spartan 45-yard line. Strong coming in motion. Pitch back to Gidley.
Let's see.
Right.
Oh.
And a good low tackle. And again, we see Laundry up at the top of the thing. I think that Davon Giles Strong turned upfield just a touch too soon.
And you know who made the tackle on that?
Not until you tell me.
That was Nick Hall. So.
Yep, good comeback. That's right. Don't hang your head. But I always used to say in basketball too, you make a mistake, you play twice as hard at the other end and get the ball back.
Yep. So.
That's exactly what Nick Hall did there.
Yep.
Play in the present. Learn from your mistakes.
Just try to grow from them.
Close up of Coach Ackley there.
Yep. Looks like another illegal shift, and McFarland's declining it.
Okay, so we're going to be at second and 10. Huh, that was an interesting decline, I guess. Draving going under center, right?
Not sure how many yards it would push him back, so they just think, the net.
Strong
no
going
gain.
in motion again, this time right. On the fake pitch.
Fake the pitch.
Draving going long. And
picked off.
Intercepted. That
What
pass
a play.
intended by Jack Charlo. 6'4", 215-pound senior, but Draving underthrew that one and picked off by Cam Schaff.
It just looked like he was, like in basketball, just like boxing the defender.
Well
out
positioned.
right
You're
and
right.
Look at him.
And Draving underthrew that thing.
Yep, well positioned, and you saw it. He looked it right in, and great play by Cam.
Yep.
And you even
Michael
had,
Suter was there also.
I know. So another big stop by the defense.
Yep.
Let's see what the offense
And another
now.
turnover by Beloit Turner. Like I said, they had 7 of them last week, which haunted them. So Coach Steele's still trying to, I guess, stop that deluge of turnovers. All right, we're 3:54 now left in the third quarter. Oh, a reverse. Nick Hall, here he comes.
Got to get going.
Trying to get to the outside.
Oh, what a move.
And he ran by number 11. Mickey Burrows was out there. Had the outside, and Nick Hall just saw a little opening, turned on the Jets, and Nice little end.
That was
kind of an end around there.
well, I mean, you saw he swung pretty wide, but
Yes,
he
he
gets
did.
that speed going, and he made a great cutback right there.
Yep. Rolling right, JPJ.
Get
Gonna
outside.
get to the outside.
Ooh,
slow
is that
it down.
yep, that's a horse collar right there.
Boy, JPJ.
Uh-oh.
Cramps.
Yeah. But I think they'll be calling a horse collar on that. But JPJ is down. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, man. You were dead on there, Andrew. So let's see. Did he get up? And
still
is he
down.
coming off?
I think.
No, he still is down.
Yep.
Got to call a timeout so that if he's okay, he can go back in. If not, we're going to probably see Nick Hall going back.
Yep.
Something. All right, trivia time. Trivia time. All right. Tonight's question. The home team in an NFL game, how many footballs do they have to have inflated and ready to play? How many footballs in an NFL game does the home team have to provide for a game? How many would you say, Andrew?
Are you giving multiple choice or no?
Oh, do you want multiple
No,
choice?
no, you don't have to.
No, I'll give I'll give multiple choice, okay? Multiple choice. Okay, I will say
I was always told you go with C, right?
24,
Okay.
15, 19, or 30.
I'm going 30.
The Mastermind Days goes with 30 also. The correct answer is 24.
Oh.
Must have 24 footballs available for play. The home team must provide those.
That's the magic number.
Well, Benny Bex is hollering from the background saying 2 for 2. Next week he got the trivia
oh,
contest.
yes. That was with the
3,000 cows
3,000 cows
to provide all the footballs for one NFL season. For those of you that missed that 2 weeks ago, that was the trivia question.
Yep.
How many cows does it take to provide enough footballs for an entire NFL season? And Benny Bex was dead on 3,000. We're still awaiting, I believe. Oh, no. Benny just got back. He won that 4-day, 3-night stay in Oahu, I think it was.
For getting the
Wasn't
trivia,
it?
right?
Compliments of the cable station here. So that was wonderful, I'll tell you what. So we'll have to have Benny share his experiences with you. Yep. It was kind of a quick flight over to Hawaii and back, but hey, 4 days, 3 nights over there, pretty sweet deal. So
Uh-oh, Hall's in
trouble.
trouble.
Careful.
How did he get
wow.
that?
I don't know, but they'll take it to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and a late flag.
And a late flag, meaning where's it coming from? Is it going to be a face mask or no? Turner's clapping, so this is going to go back.
So they've ran 2 plays and had 2 penalties. The first penalty for Hall. I mean, look at this. Just floated it up there.
Just lucky.
And luckily, Frazier was right there. Great job looking it in. I'm not sure what the flag.
Oh, illegal man downfield.
Yeah.
Receiver downfield.
I think they were saying.
Hey, I'm going to go back to that trip again. You know, the reason that I got tipped off on this, too, was you kind of wonder, too, Benny Beck's, the tan that he came back with. I mean, just
right?
laying on the beach over there for 3 days.
Yeah.
Didn't do any sightseeing, just said, hey, I'm going to go relax. So
why not?
Compliments, so it's too bad. I know he thinks he got the answer right tonight, but you're only allowed 1 trip per season, Benny.
Per season.
Sorry, Nicole back.
Oh, look at this.
Throwing long. Oh, Tyler Neal.
Now that will get you some confidence, Billy.
The catch by Sheen
Yep.
Neal. Wow, did he do a nice job of just positioning his body to look that ball in and fending off Grant Revels.
Now that should get him some confidence going. Giving Neal enough
I think
time
so,
to get
too.
under it. And look at Neal just battle.
I'm sorry,
him
that
as
was
well,
Colin
too.
Leader,
Yeah.
5'10", 175-pound senior who was the defender on that.
Yeah.
But great body positioning there, and yeah, Nick Hall, the bomb.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a power stack backfield,
I know,
huh?
Right?
Hand off to Connor Frazier. Nope,
Oh,
Nick Hall
look at
pulls
that.
it down.
He's got it.
Is he gone?
Yes,
and
he
Nick
is.
Hall is
What a
gone
run.
on a 33-yard touchdown run by Nick Hall, and that's going to put your Spartans back on top. And welcome back, Nick Hall, to the quarterback position.
He is fired up, and look at what sets that up is that play action.
Yep, you're right.
And then you just leave it to Nick Hall. To that cutback was phenomenal. He is jacked up right now, trying to get his team fired up. And what great blocking by the front five for McFarland. And you also had Connor Frazier leading the way. It's almost like that, power formation,
Right.
And just like a little Wildcat-esque. And another blocked
again.
PAT. But wait, was there something prior to the snap? We're still waiting on word for that.
To Turner.
And they can't believe it as well. Not sure what the refs are talking about. But going back to the run, though, Nick Hall did a great job of just kind of being patient, waiting for the blocks to open up. Encroachment.
Right.
Offsides on that.
Yep.
Okay. Redo it, McFarland.
Will they go? We're still going to kick it.
Yep. Let's see if their special teams can finish this one now.
This is important because this will give them a field goal advantage,
and
which it does. I believe that's why they kicked that, Andrew.
That's a big PAT right there.
Yep. But again, I'm going to go back to why was Nick Hall allowed to do that? Because of Tyler Neal's clutch reception on that. That was really a big play that got him in position for it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you give the line credit for giving Hall some time. Hall, had a defender coming up on him, but he aired it. He put a lot of air. It looked like it was just like a little moon ball there.
Right. Yep.
But I think it was a great throw because it gave Neal enough time, to get down the field and also look up, position the ball, find the ball, and make that great play and catch to finish off that play.
Hey, I just got a call in, too. I know a lot of you are interested in this score, that 21-14 halftime. It's now they're tied 24-all at the end of three quarters. So, boy, that's got to be a fun game to be at tonight, I guess. So.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, look at ours, 20-17.
You got that right.
These scores around the Rock Valley.
On a beautiful night.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful night. And I've got to please urge you viewers at home right now. Hey, we are sitting at, you can do me a favor. If you contact one other person, have them go to YouTube McFarland Cable. We right now are sitting at 499 viewers. We need one more to hit 500 tonight. Please get somebody else on this telecast so we can hit our 500 viewership for tonight's telecast. I will say one other thing. For our first ball game, Edgerton, I looked the other day, and there were like 665 something views.
625 or 665.
Yeah, something
it ended
like that.
with the 5. I know that.
Yep. I mean, how important. That's why these telecasts are so great for people, not only live, but also later. Be careful. Sometimes fumbles cannot be good. Oh, and
there we go.
Yep. And again, that was Travion Bivens who took that long one back about 78 yards earlier in the game.
But that was Suter with the tackle.
You think you're at an advantage if that deep back sometimes bobbles the ball, but boy, we've seen a lot of long returns come off of that because people relax just for a minute or they'll get too pumped up and lose focus of the lane they should be in.
Yes.
Covering the kickoff.
Totally agree.
There,
so that was good job by the special teams for the Spartans right there to, like you said, stay in their lanes, stay in their gaps, making sure to finish the play all the way through.
Absolutely. All right, so $1.57 left to go here in the third quarter. Now with the McFarland Spartans looking for their first victory of the 2019 campaign. With a 20-17 lead. Draving.
Ooh,
little swing pass out Bivens, and boy, well covered out there.
Look at that.
Yep.
That was number 58, Jack O'Connor, that got there first right there. Sophomore.
The lucky charm.
Yeah, no, that.
That's right.
He has an older brother who plays the line. Is Sean.
Okay.
Jack's on the defensive side.
Okay, you're
so,
right.
So he could be
lucky charm too.
Yeah, he could be the little charm.
The little charm, right?
But I think he's I think he's just as tall as
a touch of
brother.
Irish, yes, with the O'Connor boys. Yes. Sound like David Harris on a soccer game right now, I believe.
Well,
all right,
technically
Draving.
Football game.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
This is European football.
Look
and they're strong. And yep. Boy, that's Devon Charles Strong. That was his third reception tonight.
Yeah,
for about 53 yards. They haven't really gotten back to him. In that first drive they had, he had 1 for 30 and 1 for 12 yards in that initial drive they had.
And now they just go back to him in the third quarter, which is,
Yep.
just surprising. But you just see he gets just a little open space, and he's just so strong and so,
Right.
So big with it as well, too. So
45 seconds left, Draving.
Oh,
And
great
and
play.
Gidley nowhere to go on that. Boy, this defense really, I'm just so impressed again. I know I said it a lot in the first game against Edgerton. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. And
Spartan
the
coaching staff, Paul Ackley, Pete Willickett, Brian Hellenbrand, Doug Peterson, Brian Hahn, Ryan Rothwell, Tyler Weedle, and Craig Howry, and Mark Pankow. Yep, wonderful job, guys.
Yes.
Thank
and
you,
they're
Andrew.
they're bringing more of the pressure, like you said at the start of the telecast as well, too.
2nd and 13, staying aggressive. And again, you can see where, boy, did that cost Turner. All right, Andrew. So we are at the end of 3 quarters of this ball game to see again if Turner's going to go to 2-1 or if McFarland is going to get their first victory and move into a tie with Turner at 1-2 records in the Rock Valley Conference. Again, in that quarter, there was just one scoring play at the 2:05 mark of the third quarter, a 33-yard run by Nick Hall, extra point good by Matthew Ammerhein, and thus giving us the score right now. Your McFarland Spartans 20 and Beloit Turner Trojans 17. So,
Billy, I just got a text from Al Nordhaus, who's watching on the YouTube channel cable. He is just loving your commentary right now, especially the old luck of the Irish. He's just loving our commentary right there. So thank you, Al, for watching and tuning in. Had to shout you out for that. Keep those positives, positive comments coming. We love doing this as well, too, and the kids. But we couldn't do this without our great crew that we have here that Billy's mentioned. Top-notch crew.
You got that.
Without
right.
them, this isn't possible. So we thank them for all their work and time that they get here early and stay late taking down everything. So thank you for that.
Hey.
Fourth quarter, here we go.
And Al, since you like those, I got to run down those nicknames again of this offensive line that we're when McFarland gets the ball back again. I said we'll be informative, but maybe more so entertaining on these telecasts. But Draving is in back at his own 27 in the gun, dropping back, 2-step drop, drills the ball nicely.
Oh, is he not?
Yep, to Mickey Burrows.
I just didn't hear a whistle, so it didn't sound like he was down or anything, but.
His fourth reception for 84 yards. He had that big 76-yard catch and run that turned into no points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you to Aiden Irwin who
chased him down. Got it.
Another third down.
Yep, here we come. We are at 3rd and 8. Just started the fourth quarter here in a beautiful Friday night lights, McFarland style. Draving, drop back. The right sideline. Oh, beautiful throw and catch that time. Boy, he put that right on the numbers of Mickey Burrows, and a nice grab by Mickey Burrows.
And you see right here, just had the zip and just right out of the outside of Eric Anderson, who did bring him down. But it was just that.
Pretty good coverage, Andrew.
was.
It's just, hey, you
that-
got to give credit where credit's due. Draven, great pass.
And it's just been on those little like out routes right
Yep.
there. And give credit to Burrows right there for getting past the first down marker.
Absolutely.
And having that awareness for it.
Yep.
Ooh, low snap.
Krull
Oh, look at
going
that.
nowhere. As we've seen all night, there have been very few individual tackles here tonight by the Spartans. It is gang tackling.
Yeah, that was very good pursuit right there. I think what helped the Spartans with that was that low snap to, that
Obviously
kind of
set off the rhythm and the timing.
But,
Yep.
Connor Frazier, along with that linebacker crew of Jonah Pribanow, you have Tyler Neild, you also have Jonathan Kane, I know Xavier Schreiber's on the outside as well, too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they've been doing a great job with
Good to
that.
mention all these names. I like mentioning as many names as we can on these telecasts. Recognize these kids on both sides, visitors and home team. The pump fake. There's the big man. Oh, and it was dropped. Nick Hall trying to defend. And I'll tell you what, it looked like Davon Trell Strong had that thing. The only problem was I think he was so tight to the sideline, he had to also think about trying to stay in bounds on that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. And it looked like he did give Strong a little room to work with, but it was just a little tight,
Yep.
right at the sideline right there.
So we're 3rd and 11.
Common theme,
56.
another third
Here
down.
we go.
There's Gunderson.
It's the Garvey
Look-
third down.
Yeah,
call.
look how low Gunderson's getting right in the middle
Yep.
right there.
Yep. I'm sure that center is going to say, hey, get this guy off of me at the end of the night.
Oh!
And the quick pump and dropped.
That was to Burrows right
Mickey
there.
Burrows.
Off
Yep.
of his hands. But he was still short of the first down marker, but, you just saw it. I think it starts right there with Gunderson,
Right.
getting that low and the pursuit. And they only rushed 3 that time, it looked
Yep.
like. And just getting that pressure, force the quick throw, end up with the incomplete.
Big defensive stop
Yep.
there for McFarland.
Okay, special teams, just be ready right now. Just
You're
be
right.
ready.
We saw Draving pull it down back on his own, like about 15-yard line at the start of the game. Illegal substitution, and they're going back 5 yards.
Yep.
So that might have, I got to believe that Coach Ackley and his staff have to just make the Spartans aware of the potential for a fake.
Yeah.
Look at that charge.
And,
What a great picture
yeah.
that was.
Ooh. Got some pressure there. Another
Uh-oh,
fumble.
Another fumble.
Just get on it. Good, Tyler. Good.
Yep.
And you see Tyler, getting a little upset with himself right there. But you know what? Did the right thing. He didn't need to
Don't try and pick it up.
Didn't need to try to pick it up. He just fell
Possession.
on it. Yep.
All right, so here we go. Here's the McFarland offensive line. Kyle, not west, but east. Gunther, Gunner Switzer. Bryce, the Anchor Thompson. Jonathan, Citizen Kane. And Sean, Lucky Charm O'Connor. There is your offensive line for the McFarland Spartans. Cut back, Connor Frazier, nice
great
running. Keeping the
patience
legs
on that
going.
run.
Yep, about a 7-yard run for Connor.
That was just great, and you read off the offensive lineman right there, but Connor could have easily just bulldozed his way through right there,
Yep.
but was patient, waited for a hole to open up, and you just saw his strength.
Yep.
It takes more than one person to bring Connor down.
Oh, it takes more than one person to build a village, too, I'll bet, huh?
What are you saying there?
Trying to work here.
Uh-oh.
That was the
JPJ.
Golden Girl and the Queen correcting me there, so.
JPJ was in a little trouble there trying to.
Yep, Mr. Miller sitting up and Mrs. Miller up in Wausau. I know what it's like, huh?
Yep.
Yep. She knows no wrong. Got to have a little fun here. A little fun, a lot of fun, maybe too much fun. All right, Andrew, big play here, 3rd and 5. 8:33 left to go in your ball game here. Big play for both squads here.
Yep.
McFarland doesn't want to have to be punting the ball from back in their own 20s.
Just looked like some confusion on that last play,
Yep.
so hopefully
Rolling
Jeremiah
right,
can-
JPJ.
got someone.
Oh,
right
and
on the
well,
money.
dropped right in between the two defenders. He threw that ball right in between the cornerback and the safety. Beautiful throw right up over the top.
Oh,
Split them. And a nice
What a
catch by
catch.
Nick Hall. That was wonderful. And a big first down pickup for the Spartans.
that should be big confidence for Hall moving forward too after that drop punt. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
but what a throw by Jeremiah, rolling to his right, and you just saw it. Beautiful spiral,
Yep.
right on the money to Hall.
I agree. JPJ solo in the backfield. Hall on a jet sweep. Oh, that got messed up, the timing on
Yep.
that.
But look at Hall's lead
JPJ.
blocking for him.
Oh, nice job, Nick. And JPJ turning that. Boy, that was a misfire that turned into a great-looking 15-yard gain.
And last I thought, remember, wasn't Jeremiah on the sidelines?
Yes, he
You know,
was.
so looks like his leg might be loosening up just a tad. So this is good right now with 8 minutes and counting.
Yep.
McFarland's, running a little clock, but I think
Absolutely.
they wanna try to make a statement on this series right here.
Yep. All right, in motion, jet sweep.
There we
McCall.
Give him some open space.
Yep. A 5-yard pickup, it looked like.
Mhm.
And again, the clock keeps moving. 7.5 minutes left in your ball game. Again, this is so very important for the Spartans because, again, you need to win at least half your games in the conference to qualify for the playoffs.
Yep.
And with an 0-2 start, boy, this victory is very important to them for playoff opportunities down the road. As well as Beloit Turner, they can't afford to go 1-2 either. That puts both these teams in kind of a precarious position, but JPJ, and that time he got stopped. And boy, Turner is going to be upset with that. The whistle blew just as the ball was popping out. If we can
Yes.
replay that.
And
I don't know if we'll get sound on the replay
no,
or
I
not.
don't think. The one thing, and you said it too, Beloit Turner is just upset about that is because they blew the whistle.
And he was still.
And I think the ball was just coming out
Yep.
as the whistle was going. And so
Yep. Look at him. He's
kinda
talking with
seeing-
that official.
yeah.
Okay, here it comes.
And they're trained once the whistle's blown, they kind of let up with that. But
Ooh,
yeah.
he wasn't
Okay,
down
Here
yet.
goes
but
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah coming left.
Does he
Turn
have
it on.
enough?
Is he going to get enough for the first
don't
down?
think
He
so.
is right at the 25-yard line, and he's going to be about 1.5 yards short, Andrew, which is going to bring up 4th down. 1.5 yards to go. And
This is quite a long field goal, so I don't know if they'll
Yeah,
be going
no.
for it.
I would be surprised. I would think they will just go for the first down
Yes.
would be my
Mhm.
call. They're at, yep. Here's this power super
Okay.
stack, whatever you call it, in the backfield. Boy, Turner's just
Oh.
loading up front. They were trying to draw Turner offside. Boy, if they'd ever pop somebody long on this,
I know.
or if he gets through that line,
Did he
JPJ,
get it?
he's got it. He was actually knocked forward by the tackler.
I'm not sure. It's right at the marker right there.
Yeah, he's at the 23, and I believe it was the 23.5.
Oh, they called it first down.
Yep. 5:45 left to go in your ball game. Boy, Spartans are doing the right thing here, Andrew, using up the clock, picking up first downs. You don't want to put the ball back in the hands of somebody like Draving, and
No.
you got Strong as an end, and
You also have Burrows as well too.
Travion Bivens. You know,
Yep.
you got some speed there, and I'll tell you, you don't want to give the ball back to them, especially if it's only a one-possession ball game.
Yep.
All right, we're now down to 5:25 left. Jet sweep, and they call the pitch.
Wow.
And that went nowhere, and
That was
that's about a 4 4-yard loss.
That was Andrew Reese.
Yep.
On the tackle on that.
Yep, 5'11", 210-pound senior. Boy, they read that. One more time run off the clock. Spartan showing good patience here. Well coached, a couple of cheerleaders kind of pumping up the crowd here.
The
and
student
that
section right
good
there.
to see that, isn't it, Andrew?
Yes.
Good high school fun. JPJ, and a little high on the toss to Nick Hall. Potentially just a touch lower, and that could have been 6, Andrew, and
6.
a 2-possession ball game for the Spartans. Okay, big third down play. Here, I'll let you say it.
A big third down coming up here, Billy.
Andrew's loving this third down
Yes.
stuff tonight, so I'm letting him have his time.
Well, you know that. It's hard to get some time when you're...
Is that? Well, that's true. Well, and also third down, I guess. Does this mean you were always third?
Well, I just keep getting
And what
bumped.
things were
I
you
keep
always
getting bumped
third?
down.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not first or second,
Yeah.
but third, Andrew?
Uh-huh.
No. We know better than that.
Oh.
Can Frazier
Can he go?
get it?
Can he get it? Yes.
Oh, he's going to be about
Oh,
1
no.
yard short, but
Did he
then the ball
fumble?
came out.
Was he down? I think they're calling him down.
And he's going to be about 1.5 yards short. Nice call. Oh, and they almost tipped that ball.
Yes.
But Frazier, nice bit of running here again. Missed tackle.
You just see.
And here we go, Andrew.
Okay.
Could be play of the game. On the scoreboard, they have 4th and 3. I'm going to say that would be a long 3 yards. So we'll see. Just went under the 4-minute mark. That power stack backfield, Connor Frazier.
Oh, did he get it?
He might. No, I don't think he quite got it. God, I thought when he broke out of that first
I know, it did look like
tackle
that.
and he spun out of there, I thought he was going to get it,
did.
Andrew.
I did.
All right, well, Spartan Nation, hold on to your seats.
Yes. Big series coming up. I also got another text. I got to give another shout out here
Sure.
as well too. The Radloff family, one of my buddies who I graduated high school with, Tony, and his parents who live in town here, watching with the whole family, watching with their wives. They said they loved the commentary from Mr. Cather and Mr. Garvey.
Well, you got it in the wrong order. Come on, Andrew. Usually
So another
it should have
shout
been
out.
Garvey and Cather.
Yeah, another shout out to the YouTube channel. So thank
Yep.
you for all your production that you've been
You
doing.
are
Thank
correct.
you, Radloff family. Hope
Okay,
things are going well.
Draving, be careful.
Yep, like you said.
Up in the air. Oh, and just a little long. That's a tough throw when you put your receiver right along the
Look,
sideline, Andrew, and
that was
try and thread it
Preston
in there.
Vines right there.
Yep, Preston Vines. All right, 2nd down and 10.
I think one of the key things for the Spartans now that the front three just look at that stretch. Oh,
Just
right
had
through his
What a
hands.
great effort, huh?
Yeah,
He would have
that
been out of
was.
bounds anyways,
I think so
Andrew.
too. Yeah,
Yep.
but Vines, the front three. Let's see what they can do.
All right, we're at 3:41 left to go in your ball game here tonight. Again, Bill Cather, play-by-play, Andrew Garvey on the commentary.
Fumble.
Dropped by Draving.
Oh, still on the ground.
And again, Draving. Wow. You know, mishandled the snap, but then kind of tried to pick it up, but kept his eyes almost up here. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Trying to
Oh.
pick it up. Oh, who got in there? Was that Gunderson?
Was Gunderson, yeah.
Gunderson, the little bulldog, got in there
Uh-huh.
low, and man, he pounced. He was right on that ball, so Draving couldn't even get it back up.
Big third down, Billy.
3rd and 15 from their own 9-yard line. The Beloit Turner Trojans facing a big 3rd down call. With Draving, they've got the tools.
Oh.
Strong.
That's
And that's going to be interference. Yep.
Oh, man.
But you want to know something? Probably maybe a good interference, that one. Yeah, kneeled. Strong got Strong got behind him.
And that's just.
And again, the pass was a little underthrown there.
Yes.
Underthrown, and Neal just trying to catch up with the receiver ran into him. So that was a pretty obvious call, I would say. So this is going to give. Well, let's see.
I don't know. I don't see Turner moving forward that much, though. But
it was.
But I think. Are the penalties get offset here, or not really sure what's? I think that was pass interference that they called.
Yep.
We're just waiting on the referee's final.
To mark it off here.
Yes.
The question would be,
where
is it an automatic? I don't know. Here's where you're going to test my lack of football knowledge. I don't know if it's an automatic first down.
Pass interference.
Third down. That's what I thought it wasn't. So we're at going to be, I believe, at 3rd and 1. Yep, because they had 16 to go.
Okay.
Interesting call here. I would have to believe you're just going to try and get the first down here to keep the drive going. 3rd and 1, 2:56 left to go in your ball game here tonight. Trojan Turners. Turner Trojans, and
I don't know if he got it.
I don't know if he got it.
The far side gave
then
it
the
to
far
him.
spot.
Yep.
Far side official is going to give Draving the first down.
The forward momentum.
Yep.
Forward momentum right there.
So they keep the drive alive.
Heard a couple people questioning the call, but
all right. Turner Trojans trying to make a last-ditch drive here, at least get in field goal range and tie the ball game. We're clock moving at 2:30 left in your ball game. Draving in the shotgun from his own 20, taking his time, maybe taking a little too much time, huh?
Bringing the pressure.
Oh, they pulled it down. And
get him. Got him. And who was that?
Yep. Gunderson, wasn't it?
And look at he tackles Dravings, and what does
and then
he
helps
do?
him up.
And helps him up right away.
Yep. And I believe Turner called a timeout. Yes, they did at the 2:13 mark. Look at that. There is Zach Gunderson, the Bulldog. Boy. Oof. A coach's delight, a coach's dream to have sitting in the middle, huh?
Yes.
Hey, again, let's give.
Just look at him continue with the play, and what a tackle.
Yep, he didn't get rid of the ball. He should have just.
I thought he was outside the tackle box where he could have thrown it to the outside.
Yep, you are correct. Well, Andrew, again, this has been a fun ball game here tonight. Again, I really appreciate you coming on board here and helping me out tonight. I think that people at home watching tonight's game and that will have enjoyed this telecast and that. Well, if nothing else, I mean, just turn off the sound. You don't have to listen to us and just watch the picture. I mean, with the picture and the replays and that's all you really need.
I feel like we're used to that. The sound gain turned off from us, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know. Well, you used to turn it off when I used to coach you. You know, I used to wonder why all my little youth teams, our basketball team that I used to coach with you and my older son Jeffrey and some other guys on it, you know, they all handed out earplugs before the start of every game. So.
Well, it was you and my dad. Well, it's you and my dad. So I mean,
well, that's true.
You guys. Talk the talk, you know?
Yep. Hold it. You didn't finish that, Andrew. We didn't walk the walk then?
Oh, no. No, it was good.
All right. 2:17 left to go in your ball game tonight. And we're in a 2nd and 16 situation again that Draving and the Turner Trojans are facing. Boy, the fans stomping the bleachers, and we have a procedure call.
Yep.
And that's going to make it now 2nd and 21. Not to say that Draving doesn't have the arm to throw and pick up any yardage that's needed. It's just if McFarland can continue to get pressure on him, Andrew, like they've been doing, that's going to help out the secondary and try and cover these especially strong at 6'6" going out.
And Turner just keeps those silly penalties. They just keep pushing back and back and back.
Yep. Draving rolling right, throwing back to the left.
Oh, great coverage.
And that was Aiden Irwin, correct?
But there is laundry on the field though.
Oh, they're going to throw the flag on that, huh?
Yeah. I just think he might have maybe hooked one of his arms around. Because
Replay. Let's see if we can see that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, this has just been so wonderful. I mean, here we go. Kind of hard to see from our angle.
Maybe that right arm
I'm going to say that right arm might have been hooked around.
Because he did bat it away with the left.
Yep.
And from our vantage point, it looked like great coverage.
Absolutely. So. All right, so 2nd and 6. We are now at 2:13 left in your ball game from their own 29-yard line. Draving looking the situation over. We've got trips left.
Oh, bringing the pressure.
Oh, and look. And we've got
flag.
Another play. And we had like 3 defenders.
Another pass interference. Trying to get. You
got to be careful here. You're going to start putting them down in field goal range for at least a tie, and with Draving's arm and strong.
Yeah, and you just see the coaching staff. They're just trying to, get their defense composed. You know.
Right. Absolutely.
Hey, forget about that play.
Yep.
Focus on this next play right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And you're seeing their body language change a little bit, but you've been saying it. There's 2:08 left in this game. Big drive. Let's see. Crowd's getting into it. Let's see this defense come up with a big stop right here.
Yep. Lloyd Schneider Stadium, William Rice Field here tonight on September the 6th, 2019.
Screen. What a
nice
tackle.
Job. Oh, boy, if that screen would have gone out to the left flat. There was a lot of running room out there. Preston Vines got it in the middle, but there was a back. Couldn't see out in the left flat sitting all alone, but good pressure by the Spartans. Draving had to get rid of it real quickly.
And Suter came up from that safety position.
Absolutely. Yep. $1:40 left to go in your ball game here tonight.
Mm-hmm. A lot of defensive backs out for the Spartans right now. They know that's what Turner's doing.
Oh. Boy, I'll tell you. Was strong out there. He's always a threat at 6'6".
But guess what? Irwin was right there. He was right in front of him. Was
it Irwin or Nick Hall that time?
No, that was Irwin right there. He was in great position. Great position.
Andrew.
Take
it away.
A big 3rd down for the Spartan defense right here. Working on that voice, trying to reach a little lower for it.
$1:24 to go. 3rd and 7. Turner Trojans trying to keep their last-ditch efforts alive here. 3rd and 7.
Look at that out right there.
And that was a pass to Travion Bivens. And he almost snuck through, and he is down to the Spartan 38-yard line. And it looks like he's cramping.
Yep, a little slow to get up as well, too.
And with $1:17 left to go, and Draving and that arm, your quarterback. Woof! Andrew, I'm going to come up with a new phrase. I would have to say this might be like a white knuckler.
I would agree.
You ever heard of that before?
I have heard of that, Billy.
Oh, okay. I thought that I had come up with something new here tonight, a white knuckler. But Draving going to run that ball.
Gosh.
Boy, he is a threat, and look at him keep going. And are they going to keep him in bounds?
I'm not sure.
I think they called timeout.
Yep, they did call timeout.
How many timeouts? I can't see the board. Does Turner have?
They have one left.
They have one left, okay. And the ball is situated on the McFarland Spartan 30-yard line. We have exactly 54 and 3/8 seconds left on the scoreboard. Fun game. Well, now they're back at the 31-yard line. I guess that official decided that, hey, it's going to respot it. I don't know why, but did you see that?
No, I didn't.
We're not going to run that back on replay.
Well, you've been calling for replay. I'm surprised
I know
you
it.
didn't.
No, I'm not going to call for that on that. We'll just. I
was
know.
waiting for you to say, "Hey, call for replay."
Whatever. I'll tell you what.
Maybe they took a 30-second. That was a 30-second one, right?
I think officials have done a nice job here
They've
tonight,
done a very
Andrew.
nice
very
job.
good job. Yep. Not an easy job to do, officiating at any level in any sport nowadays.
No, not an easy job to do.
No. Far be it from us.
Yep. Looks like now the Spartans, are they taking a timeout now? Haven't seen the board change up there,
yep. But I do not know. They've left us hanging, Andrew. What's up with that, huh? Thought maybe that somebody would. Actually, I'd like to go down to Michelle Tafoya. Is she somewhere down on the sidelines tonight, or do we have Tafoya here tonight, or is Aaron Andrews here tonight?
Tafoya did work the game last night.
Oh, did you see her outfit? Wonderful old-time 20s outfit in Chicago from the old bootlegging days and that, how they were dressed up, Al Michaels and Collinsworth and that. So.
Well, the Bears coach, Coach Nagy, when he was coming in, he was paying tribute to George Halas as well, too. He had the hat and everything, the suit, hat. So yeah.
I mean, offensive-minded Mr. Nagy.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Boy, I'll tell you, if you can produce 3 points a game in an NFL game, you're going to win a lot of games.
Offensive output last night. I'm glad we've had a lot of fireworks here, so I'm glad. This has been very entertaining.
Do you want to know what I enjoyed about the game last night? It was actually played on a 100-yard field. Rather than they could have gone to Canada and played in an 80-yard field they did in
Canada.
Yeah. So it was kind of nice to see them. Probably that's why they pulled it out. We got to play an extra 20 yards last night. All right, back to this ballgame. 54 seconds left to go. 2nd and 3. Turner Trojans down 3. And the clock is running. 50, 49, 48. I don't know if they're aware that it's running. Taking a lot of time here, and they've only got one timeout left. Draving, rolling right. That could have been the game.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
Burrows was wide open there. Oh, Spartan's down right now. I believe it's Nick Hall. Yeah, official timeout for injury. Just seems like, a lot of guys going down, but luckily, Spartans caught a break there, as they say. Catching a break on that.
I'm going to let you keep talking. I'm speechless after
after that. Well, you were calling it with Dravings just rolling.
I know it. Rolling.
Right. And you saw, I couldn't really tell which linebacker it was, but but you have to pursue him because Dravings, has that potential to run.
Absolutely. Yep.
And dumped it down and right through the hands of Burrows.
You know what they say? I heard a good quote from a coach this past week, and that is, most games are decided by 4 or 6 important plays. If you look at an entire game, you go back, you could be able to pick out 4 to 6 plays that would determine the outcome of a lot of games, especially close games like this.
Yeah.
And like we saw in the Edgerton game, the first game here, I mean, a couple, the onside kick that should have, could have been recovered. The touchdown that was called back that was never done. 2 fumbles that Edgerton recovered themselves and that. And this could wind up being just, a lucky break for the Spartans here that that pass was a little bit errant. Ooh, that doesn't look good for Nick Hall.
Well, also, too, you don't know the condition. And
the famous words, go see Jay.
Yes, go see Jay.
Right now, the words that kids, they really don't like to hear that, but they know that, hey, Jay is so good because they know they're not going to play until they are physically ready to play again.
Best in the business.
He's the best in the business. You're right. Jay Hansen, just kudos to him. We are so blessed to have him here as our athletic trainer. He's a wonderful gentleman.
Yeah. You never know, Burrow's gloves, too. They might have been, a little wet or moist as well, too. That's why the ball might have slipped through.
Boy, there's expert analysis for you
right
there, huh? All right, here we go. We are at 37 seconds left in your ball game. We are at 3rd and 3. Draving in the shotgun, rolling left. He's going to run for, did he get the first down? I don't think so, Andrew. And that clock is going to keep running unless they call timeout. 30 seconds, 27, 26, 25, and we are at 23. They just called timeout with 20 seconds. Oh, actually, they called timeout, and I'm going to be fair to them. There should be 21 seconds left on that clock, and it's at 19. But again, I don't know. I guess that's when I thought that I saw him call timeout, so I'm probably
well, you got eagle eyes up here, you know. That's why. Eagle eyes.
Just trying to look at everything.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Big play. You know, I thought for sure he'd get the first down just with his size in that, falling forward on that.
And I even forgot to say that was a big 3rd down right there.
Oh, you did, Andrew. You are correct. So.
But right now, I mean, these are the moments, though, that these kids want to be playing.
Look at this. That coach is over there right now. He's putting up 2 fingers.
Yeah, he wants more time on the clock. Like, I mean, Eagle Eye Cather, you were saying it right there.
Well, I just want to see if they're going to grant it to him.
I don't know. I don't know if the official will do that. They might, but not looking promising. But I mean, as one of the students down there, this is what you want to be playing for, a close game.
Oh, absolutely, Andrew. This is what it's all about.
You want to be in these close games
right
now.
This is fun. This is what Friday Night Lights should be all about right here.
Exactly.
Hometown community, stomping the bleachers, kids all excited. You got the band playing. You got Jimmy Bowen playing music over the speaker.
4th down, Billy. Crowd's into it. They're on their feet. Big 4th down here.
Move, and he got the first down, but now what's going to happen with the clock? Stop it to get the ball placed. Draving's going to get it. Is he going to ground it? Clock rolling. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh, right off the hands.
Hands of Preston Vines. 6 seconds to go. I don't know. From what I've seen of their kicker, I don't know. That's going to be a pretty long boot, Andrew. They are at the that'd be about a 43-yard boot.
Yeah, I don't know if their kicker
I'm going to tell you right now, they might as well surround
Strong.
Yeah. This is going to be to Davontrell Strong. I've almost got to believe it.
They made an adjustment, putting Kneeled on him. What a great call on that. McFarland wants to take some more time to talk about this.
I think probably what you do maybe with Strong, probably jam him at the line, hoping that guys like Gunderson and that can get enough penetration to not give Draving enough time to be able to even throw it in the end zone.
Well, I think that's why you see Kneeled up close on him, but I love the adjustment put in the taller
Andrew.
Kneeled.
What would you do here? Would you go back in a prevent and just play guys deep in this, or do you bring pressure on this and rush Draving and hurry up his throw so the throw can't even get to the end zone? It's got to be short of the end zone and just still play your guys deep.
Well, McFarland they've thrown a lot at Draving tonight, so we've seen the pressure come to him and shorten up that throw. But we've also seen kind of lay back, and Draving has underthrown balls, but he's also put balls right on the numbers as well too. So
let's take a look and see. You sweet Caroline. Bump, bump, bump. All right, we are ready.
Go.
Final play of tonight's ball game from McFarland, Wisconsin.
Wait. Oh. So they had one more timeout. I thought they were out of timeouts, but now they have 0 timeouts.
Ooh, because that scoreboard, indicated that they were out of timeouts.
Yeah.
Our apologies.
Yes. So they're setting up the kick right now, Billy.
All that the officials seem to be checking their notes, etc. There seems to be some confusion here. I don't know how, if you're an officiating staff, you go back and say, hey, we miscalculated. You didn't have.
I don't know.
This is it. So I guess this is going to. Oh, and they're going to kick it and try and tie
they're
it.
Trying to kick it.
It's going to be a 38-yard attempt. I am going to make this call, Andrew. Watch out for the possible fake.
You think?
And the reason I'm saying that is because who's the holder?
Let me
Draving.
guess.
Yep.
The jack of all trades for Beloit Turner right now.
God, I mean, that would be gutsy, but I don't know if the kicker, I don't know if we've seen enough from Lopez, if he can get it there 38 yards. I mean, if they're going to try it, obviously they ran that play for a reason up the gut to try, and they figured that he would have a shot at it.
Well, I think they knew the whole time that they had one timeout to do that.
Okay, Draving just came out and picked up the tee. I think they're going to go for it instead. I think they're probably going to figure they got a better shot at maybe throwing it into the end zone. To Strong. So here again, we go back to the thing. Do you pressure?
I think you just trust your front three who have been able to get pressure without bringing
Andrew.
the blitz.
Yep.
And you double Strong, and you just lean to that
Here we
strong
go.
side.
Will the Spartans gain their first
Come
victory
on,
of the
boys.
2019 season? Draving 7 yards back. 2-3 step drop. Pressure's on.
That's why
and
you
he's
bring the
coming
three.
down. He
No
throws
way.
it up for grabs. Whoa. Pass interference? None. Spartan victory on the last play of the game.
What?
Boy, Andrew, what a
play.
fun game. A
That
fun,
was good.
fun game to watch.
That was good.
And a memorable first victory of the 2019 season. Hugs
Yep.
all around here
There
for
we
the
go.
guys in that. It's a happy night, and it'll be a happy Spartan locker room tonight, as well as a rejuvenated team in practices next week, Andrew,
No,
also. You know,
this
when you
is-
get that first one under your belt and that. Hey, and this is a big victory for them, like I said, especially getting ready for the playoffs and that, you know, because you got to win at least half your games in your conference. So, big one, and that now puts them into at least a tie with Beloit Turner at 1-2 records.
Yep.
So, important victory tonight. So, and actually, our scoring here, there was no scoring in the fourth quarter. So, I'm going to turn it over to you, Andrew. You can give your final shout-outs and comments in that, and then I'll close it off here tonight. So go ahead, Andrew.
Well, we were talking about, you know, you kept asking me, Billy, do you bring the blitz, or do you just bring your three guys? And that front three for McFarland, those multiple guys that rotated in and out for that defensive line, they were the ones who really stepped up, forced Dravings into those tough passes as well. And you can't say enough about the defense stepping up big once again to get the W. And then offensively, what great start and great confidence to get that momentum rolling, to get, you know, to put up 20 points against a good Turner team as well too. So that is great momentum rolling forward, and like you said, it's just all confidence for McFarland, and that's going to be one happy locker room as well too. And so hopefully this week of practices they keep it going and just keep building off of this. But now they just got to focus on their next snap, that first possession, and what they're going to do after that then.
Yep. So once again, thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate your sitting in, and we'll get John Wells back here, I guess, for the next ball game, and we'll just kind of go from there. So again, I do want to give one final shout out here. Remember that Brody's Roar fundraising event Sunday, October 6th from 11 to 6 at the curling club. 4-year-old kid with CLN2 Batten disease. He's the only kid in Wisconsin that's got it, second youngest in the whole United States. So keep that in mind if you can get over there on October the 6th from 11 till 6. All right, so tonight, again, a big thank you out to our staff. Sitting to my left, the Golden Girl, the Queen, Stephanie Miller. To my right, the Mastermind, the Bearded Wonder, Andrew Day. And on the board, BB, Benny Becks. Remember, you can only win the trivia contest once, so you had your trip to Hawaii, so you're done for the year. And Smiling Ryan Denzer. Thanks again, you guys. Great job again tonight. So, my hope is that this telecast provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland Youth Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them. Again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity, so be sure to either get here in person or join me for our next telecast on Friday, September the 20th versus the Whippets of Whitewater. So this is Bill, the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off and reminding you all, stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest. God bless you, and so long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.